Well, gentlemen, and no ladies, except Julia, who isn't real, welcome to session 39. We're pretty much ready so far as I understand. It's Monday at 12 p.m. July 11th, is it? Let me verify the date for you. Is Monday, July 12th at 12
Yeah.
p.m. in a cave. In a damp, dark, watery cave. And some interesting things happened last session. One thing of note that I do need to say so that it is recorded, because it is something that I went over with Malakai, but it wasn't on the recording, is that Malakai had a dream last night in which he's now remembering, now that it is around 12 p.m. and we're getting ready to set out. And the dream was as follows. Malakai was standing in the throne room of Lucine, the regal hall with a lush red carpet leading directly to the throne. And sitting on the throne, of course, is Xerxes with his head down. He seems to be pondering, perhaps a little nervous. And Malakai felt a deep rage and pulled out a dagger and started charging the throne. Now Xerxes saw Malakai and panicked. He stands up. He tries to brace himself. He's not wearing any armor. He's in his royal garments. And Malakai stabs him in the chest. Xerxes begins bleeding, profusely in the stomach, coughing up blood, reaching for his wound, but the knife has already been dug into his flesh. And Malakai takes his eyes off of the knife, looking up to the face of Xerxes, hoping to relish in Xerxes' suffering. When Malakai looks upon Xerxes' face, he instead sees the face of his father's soul, and horrified, he withdrew the knife. It was too late. His father fell upon the ground, dead, as his flesh faded to a pale, cold white, and a voice echoed in his head, "Your enemy is not flesh and blood." And that's where we're at.
Alrighty.
Bro, Nick missed so much.
He missed a little bit. A wee tad, a schmidgen, a kerschmoogen.
He filled in all the decisions he made.
I vaguely did. Roger talked about Namir and asked Bob to talk about stuff, and talked about how when he, meaning me, because Nick also wasn't here, was an output and witness to the creation of Loppletop. I misspoke last session because I recalled details incorrectly. Roger saw everything and Quincy saw nothing, instead of the other way around. Last session I said Quincy saw everything, Roger saw nothing. It was the opposite. That was it. I fact-checked myself. But yes. Roger saying, I feel like Roger said something else important that I did not check. No.
Everything
Buy
he
my
says
merch.
is important, but also not.
Yeah.
Buy Rogers merch. Merch store out now.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I have a
Glad
question.
we have the real Grouger back.
Alright, a John question.
What was
Malachi
non
question.
sequiturs? Non sequiturs.
This is a meta question.
Okay.
So, thinking back to now that we're starting the daily updates, right?
Yeah, we already did those.
That was today, correct?
That was today. We ended
Did you
last
say
session
July
doing daily
11th?
updates. July 12th, I misspoke.
Okay, cool.
I didn't
Got it.
misspeak. I misremembered.
I gotta go open my chest.
All right, cool. I wasn't sure if I would need to have another daily update then.
No, because
Okay.
that has already happened.
I'm just grabbing a chest.
We've been getting ready. You playing balloons or something? Is that
I'm just
why-
grabbing a chest.
Okay, I was wondering.
Grabbing a chest.
Listen, I know. I was just wondering why you're panicking justifications.
Alright, I opened the chest. It's closing the game.
Okay,
Nick, we committed murder.
Yeah.
I told him.
Whoa.
I got timed out.
You're timed out?
He got timed out.
Oh
'cause he
my
was
God.
spamming the... Oh no.
Spamming what?
You can react on streams now. And
Oh.
he was spamming the sunglasses thing and got timed out.
I see. Alright, got it. Got it. I did not have that up in Discord, so I had no clue what was
Okay,
being talked. Oh, new spoiler just
Wow.
dropped?
I was present
Yeah,
for
I just
this.
read that, and that was most certainly a thing.
Sorry, Brennan, what were you saying?
I was present for this. Straight up, I don't think I've ever heard the name Zartaros.
That was the giant sea serpent. It came after you killed his son?
That's his name.
Ooh, he's got a name. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, you
I
know.
understand.
You know who it is.
Yeah, his name's Greg.
No. Well. About time, allegedly.
All right.
So what are we doing? If you recall,
Um,
Zardaros agreed that he could ferry some of you over. Not all of you. Some of you will still have to swim. But then he's able to get you to different floors potentially by sticking his neck up out of the water.
So we got bag boys, we got serpent boys, and we got swimming boys.
Oh,
Wait,
and yeah, Roger, you were put in the bag of holding because you can't hold your breath. So.
Oh,
Something I was thinking about. Did we want to separate? We didn't completely like plan where we were going. Did we want to
Not
go
at
to
all.
different floors? Like some people go on one floor, some like.
We have no idea what's in those floors.
We know that the second floor at least has. I guess I should say this in character. We know that the second floor, Sato has told us, that's where it looks like there are people locked up in cells. And we estimated last time that the first floor would probably have guards.
Right.
So I don't know if we want to do. How far can Zartarus stick his neck up?
He's not entirely sure, but he's thinking a floor or so. Maybe
You
more.
said about 4.
A floor or so.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just wondering if we wanted to separate in case we can buy some time unlocking the doors if we all wanted to go to the same place.
am I in the bag?
No, you're in the bag when they go into the water because you can't hold your breath. You're not currently in the bag.
Well,
Can I be let out of the bag?
Here's the
Not
bag crew.
necessarily-
The bag crew's you, Dweeby, and Umbra.
we're not in like a massive rush, are we? We can just do it floor by floor.
Oh, we're
That-
trying to be
That is
quiet.
true. I'm wondering if he sticks his head up, will they pay attention to him? Will they see us?
See, there's two issues. It's
Mhm.
if we stick together, we're more likely to win in a fight, but that also means it's easier for us to be stopped. Whereas if we split, then if one group gets compromised, the other group can still hopefully accomplish a task.
That's sort of what I was thinking as well.
What if we purposefully had a team run interference?
That's
I like
yes,
this idea.
yes.
What if we were an interference guy?
Now one team would absolutely have to have the medallion, or the medallion, correct?
Amulet,
Yeah.
medallion, yeah.
We could have a group, maybe even go like to the front gate and just start.
Well,
Start
perhaps
something.
not the front gate, like too far in, because then we would only have 10 minutes to do this.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Well, how long do you expect to need?
Do we think they'll call back up right away?
So I do have, if we're saying we're not too much in a time crunch, what if we took 10 minutes and turned someone invisible again, or 2 people invisible, and had Zataro stick his head up and we just scout it out?
Or I
Mhm.
can go back to town, find an alchemist, get explosives, and then blow a hole through the wall, and y'all can sneak up through the hole under in the water thing with Zartaros.
That's also an option. How long would that take? And would you not be recognized at all?
I am wanted in 36 different countries.
What? What
One,
countries?
2, 3.
You live on an
There's
island.
more than 3?
Most people who travel off the continent don't return.
John is very quiet to me. I don't know if he's anybody else. Freeland, that is.
No, you.
Oh, maybe I'm just crazy.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
you, he says from really far away.
Am I quiet?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
not that bad. It just sounded like, no, you. And you were kind of looking away. I don't know. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, it might not be a terrible idea to go into town anyway. I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure if we've talked about it, but this might be the one place where we could actually buy magical items.
This is also true. So who will we send?
Well,
There's a problem with literally every single one of us.
I don't know. I'm kind of perfect.
I just think it'd be really, really helpful if someone could scout out the top, at least 1 or 2 floors, invisible for an hour, and sort of, so we can know at least all who, what sort of defenses they have. We are still going in blind regardless.
Ah, good to know. Good to know.
DM,
Yes.
from where we are in the cave,
Uh
could I get a rough estimate of how long it would take to get back to town?
huh. Have you ever been to Lucine?
Probably.
Don't you live underground like a hermit man?
Yeah, but I was also missing for like 4 months.
We're missing for 4? What do you mean? When?
What?
I'm confused.
Like halfway through campaign 1?
Dude, that was like 2 weeks.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought I was gone for a while.
I guess it was. Well, it was a good bit of time, but I don't think you would have gone over to Lucine. Not if you were captured in Coruscant. That would make sense.
No, I was just arrested in Coruscant.
Okay. Well, roll a d20.
A D20.
Yeah, you have to beat my DC of 15. My DM DC.
6.
Yeah, no, you did not go to Lucine.
Okay. Well, does anybody have an idea how long it would take from here to town?
Hey, the DM communicated that information explicitly multiple times.
Didn't
It
we
was like
feel like
some amount by the crow flies.
by the crowd cloak?
We know it's 10 minutes straight, like, flight. Which means
From
I
here.
could get there in 10 minutes. But I don't think it was communicated how long the actual road is.
Right.
Definitely was.
Besides,
I'm
longer
also
than 10
I'm also
minutes.
just slightly concerned that whoever does this has to be so secret, has to be so secretive as to make sure that they're not followed.
Yes. Unfortunately, I feel as though the people who would be able to get there and back are not the most discreet individuals.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to you, feathered man.
Well, what if he? No, he can't buy and sell if he's invisible. And I also don't know what kind of words there are in Lucine that just might cancel out his abilities. If we were to let him be invisible.
I mean,
What exactly
could.
is it that we need to purchase?
well, hopefully, some sort
You're
of
a C4.
some sort of artifice, magical items, and additionally some sort of explosive.
And do you think you can get those in Lucine?
Well, I figured after the magical laws and the purge and everything, we're not really going to be able to get it anywhere else.
Say I know much. My husband was in Lucine proper for a short time. He didn't speak of such things, but that doesn't mean that they weren't there.
Are we suggesting that Julia goes?
Were we?
Well,
I
no, I was
can,
wondering.
but if I don't know what to look for...
She's not known. No one would be looking for her, actually. Not that you're not known. You are very special to us, Julia.
Yes, I know what you mean. Don't smile at me.
Sugar, honey, darling.
That's the best running joke. Sugar, honey, baby, darling. Slutter.
Licks lips.
Don't do that. Okay.
What if we just like get in there and just start making a ruckus? Like no plan. How bad could that go?
Pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Well, that's
It can go awfully. It can go quite awfully.
Okay,
Oh,
here is the, just because it feels like it's been a lot longer than it actually has since we set out on this mission, It's only been a couple days, but sometimes it can feel like weeks.
It can.
Months even.
Yeah. Perhaps
Where-
2/3 of a year.
We were on the way here originally because Malakai's sister was held here, and it was his goal to get her out. That has since been updated by his patron, his deity, to not be her, to not save her. Something along those lines.
Yeah, she's not the priority.
Yes, she's
Our
not.
main goal is to look for, and I'm going to whisper this so Thatterus doesn't hear. Our main goal is to look for Xerxes' son.
Right.
that doesn't make sense though.
That wasn't actually ever explicitly stated. It was explicitly stated that our target was not Malakai's sister. And then I brought up that Xerxes' son was kept here.
We did realize that he was in there, so it is possible that that's the person we're looking for.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, arriving here, we used Julia's information to find the bottom of the pit. Unfortunately, it is walled off. So, we had multiple ideas for getting through that wall, including casting silence and using explosives, or casting silence and breaking through it somehow, or just straight up spending a lot of time carefully dismantling it quietly, which that we're probably not going to do that. Then we found out that we can get up in the middle with this serpent's help. So now we have to decide how we're going to handle this. And the biggest issue is that we know that backup can arrive within 10 minutes on Dragonback.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be like, I don't know how twitchy these guys are. If it's
We
like,
also
hey, there's a trespasser, send the dragons. Is it that, or is it going to be like they're going to try to handle it, and if they can't handle it within 10 minutes, then they're going to call. So we actually have 20 minutes. Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah. We also know that a lot of the guards and a lot of the defense has gone to the palace to protect Xerxes. He thinks we're about to strike him at the house, at the castle.
What if we could do something with that?
I could try to contact. I don't know how they get there. If we could
Right.
have some of the army attack, it would be great. But Drya went to look for the rest of the, her sisters.
Well, yeah.
Why must everything be so difficult?
Because I mean, have you
It's not
seen
that it's
us?
difficult. It's just that we want to make sure that we're not putting more people in danger or jeopardy than we have to.
I'm not accusing
sure
you
we
of
could-
doing anything wrong. I'm just simply saying this is a lot.
Because
If I start knocking on that
have
wall, what do you think the
more-
reaction's gonna be?
There's a weird noise coming from the bottom of the pit. Oh, it's probably a prisoner. Ignore it.
So they're not going to do their due diligence.
It's the place where they throw people to ignore them until they die.
No. They
The pit, lightning strike.
He's talking about the
The-
wall that we came
They do
across.
patrol down
People
here.
yes, the wall down
You're
here.
talking about where the serpent can take you up?
No.
No.
Well,
The
the wall was
man-made
sealed off.
wall
And
that was sealed in.
Remember the Beastmaster. People do patrol these areas, and if they look down, it's possible to see us.
Yes.
That's why we
So
stayed where we were.
If
So
I start bashing on that wall, are people gonna come down from the hole, or are people gonna come in from the back of the cave?
Presumably the cave, I would think.
They might look down in the hole, and when they see nothing, then they'll come for the cave.
we're not talking
Okay.
about the
So
hole.
when they look down in the hole and see nothing, and then they leave to go in through the front of the cave, what stops you guys from going up?
We're not talking about the big pit. We're talking about the sealed off entrance to the cave.
Yes.
Well, that
I'm
is-
going to start hitting that, and then they're gonna
That's
start coming to
at
me,
the
and
bottom
then you
of the
guys can
pit.
go up.
There was a hole in the bottom of the pit that led to these caves, and it has since been walled off. That is the wall.
Yes.
Bottom
Yes.
of
I'm
what
going
pit?
to break that.
The pit where they throw the prisoners to die.
Thought they threw them into the water for the fish to eat.
I think that's a different pit.
There are multiple pits.
There's 2 pits?
There are 2
Mhm.
pits.
Isn't it terrible? Why can't they just name them uniquely?
there are 2 pits.
I
Okay.
now understand your confusion. Maybe we should call them the water pit and the hole or something. Or just the pit and the water pit.
So, are we absolutely opposed to just sending someone to scout out on the inside while we get someone else to? We can put multiple strategies in play at once.
Well, the issue is if we send someone to town,
Mm-hmm.
then they are not available if things go south up here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I could make it back within 10 minutes. But if things go south, then that means I might be racing dragons. Or actually, if dragons can make it in 10 minutes, then it's probably going to take me 20 minutes to half an hour by flight. I'm not as fast as a dragon.
Well, that is a shame.
Truly.
Yeah. Even if I
I
try
say
to
we
put it
send
invisible,
Malakai and Groger invisible up the pit now. The water pit.
And what do the rest of us do?
Wait.
Wait. Man. Though I wish we could be more sure about the anti-magic. Is there anything? Is there you create like no. I don't know. Is there any magic thing you could create and float in and you would know when it stops working if it stops working? That's not like a big blaring light.
oh, not that I can think of. Oh man. Oh,
We need a pigeon or something.
A pigeon?
Yes, you know, like a carrier
Wait.
pigeon.
no, I've almost lost my my cat before. I don't want to.
And then the cat.
It's just a child.
No, it's really young. It doesn't even understand. I've barely trained it. It's
If it is potty trained, it yes.
yes.
He said,
Yes.
roll a deception check. Because we know that you're lying.
In like 2 days.
Oh, not 20.
Well, okay, well, Julia believes that you've potty trained the cat. Wow.
Impressive.
I don't know if you fooled the rest of the party, but
I'm like dusting some of its like
cat
stuff
piss
away.
off of your uniform, yeah. Yeah, everyone can smell it, but Julia's sense of smell's been destroyed. You smell like cat piss, bro.
It's just that Tweeby Weeby's natural aroma masks it.
Yeah, for real. For real.
I smell of nothing. but
I
delicious.
honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to going in. Truthfully, I just don't want to. All right, here's what I was thinking. Can I ask this to Zartaros?
Yeah.
Zartaros, how often have you stuck your head in there? Like, is that a normal occurrence? Would they be skeptical? Would they be suspicious?
They do not like it very much.
So what happens when you do?
They yell and I retreat.
Now the truth is, there's what 6, 7 of us, 8 of us. How many?
How many are there of you?
If we took about 7,
Yep.
just over an hour, I could turn. No. We'd all have like. Nah, the first person's invisibility would be out by the time
Yep.
the last person.
Virtual spell.
Is it not concentration?
It is, but it takes me 10 minutes to do each one. So
Well,
the
yeah,
first
you can
person
only
will wear off
Concentration,
by
I
the
think
time.
you can only do one at a time anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I can't do.
Unless you pray really, really hard.
It's not like a upcast or anything.
No.
Okay. Is anyone else able to like turn invisible or camouflage or?
I mean, I'm really good at just hiding in general.
I'm sure if I crouch, they will just look over top me.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds. Yeah.
Julia shoots a skeptical look.
There are no bad ideas here. Only things that need to be workshopped. Okay. These were the plans that we had. We had invisible infiltration. We had noisy distraction by destroying the wall. And we had go to Lucine for supplies.
Yes.
number 4 is we just go in now. All of us.
I mean,
Well, I want to go in.
don't know. I feel like even in plan A, we shouldn't have everyone going in. We should have, the infiltration team and then the backup team.
The distraction. I think that was a good idea to have a team be like distraction.
Right.
Okay.
I think our fast and loud people should be the distraction team. Maybe we could have 3 teams: an infiltration team, a distraction team, and then the backup team. Right.
What would the backup team do?
Assist whoever needs help if they need help.
For example, let's say Vespa, you went and you had the amulet. It wouldn't make sense for Bloppletop or I to go with you.
Right.
Well, he could be he's sneaky. You go with Garage, or they can both be sneaky together.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my sneak
He's
friend.
not fast or sneaky.
Right,
Yeah,
and
or-
that's kind of why I was thinking we should have a 3rd team, because he is the healer. I mean, like,
And he's
the
crap.
distraction team might have things entirely handled, and then the infiltration team turns a corner and they're in, the guards' barracks, and they're all waking up. Then the backup team would have to go save them, is what I'm thinking. I don't want to overcomplicate things, but I also don't want to be caught
No,
without
we
a plan.
don't want to be caught. One other thing I think we should decide is what's our exit strategy? If things start going wrong, how do we escape?
Dive into the water.
We just leap.
The serpent doesn't eat us, then. Zartaros, will you eat the guards if they try to chase us into the water? Very well. Well, I think we have an exit strategy.
All right, then we just jump into. Okay,
What if he
perfect.
eats us, though?
He doesn't like eating humans, but he will if he has to.
I mean, you don't have to eat them. You could just,
Spit him at a wall.
Or freeze them.
give them a good...
There are many things I could do to deter intruders.
Thank you,
I
Zach.
could freeze the surface of the lake and ensure that none could follow you in.
Oh, that would be
That's
be
wonderful.
pretty
You know,
funny if we
thank
all
you,
dove
Greg.
in and then they tried to dive in after us and they just smacked against ice. That
would be pretty funny.
you could just hear them going thunk 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 thunk. That would be pretty. That'd be pretty good.
That is a good idea, Lord Serpent. So it seems to me like we've decided that we're going in. What are our teams?
That should probably be the cleanup crew.
Now, here's the thing. Vespa, you know what this young man looks like. If that is one of the people we're supposed to look for. I
Oh.
don't.
Well, a
Is that
decade ago,
true?
maybe.
What
Dude,
Saul looks
Wait a
like?
second. Hold on. His name is Saul, right?
Out of character, do I know what
Yeah.
Saul looks like?
No, I do know what Saul looks like.
Do you?
You also know what Saul looks like. You met him before. I do know what Saul looks like.
You met
in the
him
old-
when you were young?
Yes, we knew each other. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That was previously established.
I think we had said that Vespa had met him. It was his It was his history check.
I had heard through connections
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
Because-
hadn't met. You had just heard. Okay. Okay.
I had heard through connections
Oh.
that Xerxes' son had ended up in the asylum, but I didn't.
How old was...
I may have seen him, but not like.
John, how old was Malachi when he met Saul? And how old was Saul
I
then?
mean, it's been 10 years and Malachi's 25, so he was at least. He's
Okay.
probably known him for quite some time.
Okay, so you don't... break stuff.
Because this whole thing happened when Malachi was 15.
Okay.
We're gonna get in there, and Saul's gonna be like 10 years old.
No, this just retroactively... This is not, like, I like, that's an important detail.
Saul was put in the asylum for military stuff, so presumably he was like at least 18 when he got thrown in here, and that was so he's older than Malachi.
I don't know if it can be the case that Malachi met Saul. I don't think that works. I'm gonna be completely honest.
And that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so if I don't know him, then I would need Vesper to go with me.
It would probably be that you know of him. He was your peer.
I
You never
think
saw him, but from
it's
what
the same-
everyone tells you, he's a spitting image of Xerxes.
I think it's the same situation with me. I never met him. I heard
Yes.
that he.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
everyone says he just looks like Xerxes without the beard.
Okay. All right. And in fairness, I am the only one who knows what my sister looks like, but
Yeah.
it's not hard to
Okay.
figure out. Look for a girl with white streaks.
Excelente. Good. All right. So we were assigning teams, I think.
Yeah, so like the sneaky boys, we're gonna go check it out first, right?
I mean, Grouger's shoehorned into Sneaky Boys, right? Like, up front.
All right, bag crew.
I'm pretty sure Orion would be shoehorned into Sneaky Boys.
What if we just put people in a bag of
could Ryan
holding
go
and then
with
like
us?
pushed it, like
Well-
shoved it through the bars?
So what?
Could Ryan go with me?
Okay. What are you
think
on?
Just
Are you-
because we. I think I'm going on infiltration team.
Okay.
Everyone's
Just
going in
because
for
we need someone who doesn't cast magic
But
to go with.
does that mean this is infiltration team? Is Nick infiltration team then? Grouger?
Do you want to? We would have 2 rogues with us.
In some capacity, the faster people being in the backup team could be useful because they could respond to the situations more quickly. But
True.
having your primary wait, so this is for the infiltration team or the distraction team?
Orion and I are over here for infiltration team. I think Vespa was going to be distraction team.
Oh, I don't- I mean-
Were you? I'm not sure.
I could be. Sure. I am ambivalent.
What is distraction team doing?
Okay.
Chaos crew. We're causing enough of a ruckus to gather attention, but not enough to get the dragons here.
Okay. Well, if Orion goes with the others, then someone else who's a rogue and doesn't need magic to attack could go with me. That's the only reason I wanted someone else to go.
Could be me. I'm
Maybe?
not necessarily known for my stealth.
If I turned you invisible, you'd have advantage on you in character. You'd be hard, it would be hard for you to be noticed.
Indeed, it would be hard for me to be noticed while I was invisible. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Julia's not planning on going in, is she?
Oh, I said
I
man.
am not a terrible choice.
You are?
Yes.
I am
Come
not.
this way.
What are your
Ooh.
capabilities?
I can shoot my bow and run very fast.
Julia, we've seen you fight. No offense.
You're terrible.
Listen,
she's distraction
no.
team.
No, I don't.
I'm-
I don't think you're terrible. I'm just concerned about you being overwhelmed.
I will be distraction crew.
Okay. Well, wage hell.
Yes.
Yes, quite.
Bloppletop, you're going with distraction crew as well.
Am I?
I'm wondering.
Oh, no. Time out. Are we are doing a distraction team?
Yes.
That should be my role.
Infiltration team, chaos
Okay.
crew, and then there's possibly a third team if we want to do that.
Yeah.
I am
These are
quite
your
literally
floaters,
wearing a high vis reflective
Oh,
shirt.
he
Forgot
is.
you're wearing
that.
Like highway crew vest.
Yeah. Shiny shirt.
Okay, so I'm absolutely infiltration team, seeing as how I have the best chance of identifying the people we're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So who else?
Roger's going with you.
It should be honestly infiltration should be Malakai, Roger, and Vesper, and then distraction should be
No, I have the
yeah,
amulet.
but I can take that.
True.
But then your magic rod won't work.
Also true.
Well, if Orion goes,
It's a stick.
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, you can hit people with it, but it's not going to.
It won't be able to use its magic, is all.
Why would I ever want to hit somebody with a stick over this?
All right.
Flashback
Yeah.
to yesterday. Yeah. I haven't made it because he's in the water.
There's also the idea that I could be on the auxiliary team, the tertiary team, and if either team has a magical issue, I could respond. Though I am now thinking of the
Well, how would we contact you
exactly. So perhaps not.
in order to contact? I need 10 minutes.
I think that's going to work.
No, it absolutely won't.
I mean, unless you find
I
like
still
a
want to.
janitor's
I
closet.
still want to leave Umbra here.
Cat's out of the bag then.
I'm just going to
Okay.
take some time and set up an area for it and put some water in a bowl
Uh-huh.
and a good berry. You'll be fine. Stay away from the water, Umbra.
Meow.
That's
Meow.
got a deep
I
voice. Quack.
Yo, why my cat broke? So, what are the teams? We're kind of there, but we haven't really reached a formal consensus.
We need to nail it down.
I think it needs another hour of work, honestly.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, I mean, if distraction team doesn't have a caster, then I'd gladly hang out on distraction team. I mean, even if distraction team has a caster, I can just not. I'm not particularly sturdy, so
Am I distraction team?
might be best for me to stay out of the way anyway. You can do whatever you want to
Are you
do.
going to be on distraction team, Blopple?
Is there anyone that's
Even
not
agree-
distraction team besides?
Hold on,
Gonna
hold
have-
on.
Guys, please.
I have an idea.
Go ahead, Julia.
All right. What if I shot Dweeby? As in, a mad dwarf is running
This could be
around and
good, this
starts
could be
breaking
good.
things, shows up at the gate, and I shoot him in the shoulder or something, and then he makes a bigger deal of it than it is. I've seen him take some hits, right? You can take a hit or two, an arrow. It'd be nothing, right?
Sorry, but asking me to trust your aim.
Right, well, if I miss, it's not exactly going to be a crisis, because I'm trying to shoot you to help them. That'll make me look good whether I succeed or not. I will hit my shots.
Yeah,
Anyway.
You just
I'm
show
not
up
too
and hit
concerned
them.
about you hitting me with the arrow. I'm concerned where you're gonna hit me with the arrow.
Well, that's what has to be decided. If we do it somewhere at the front, perhaps you begin
Oh,
crossing the
so is this the third team?
Well, I'm
That's
imagining
our
this is the
controller.
distraction.
The distraction will be away from where we are. That makes sense.
No, of course.
Well, I mean, I
So you
assumed,
wanted me to do it next to you, Malakai?
no, I assumed you would do it on the first floor while we were on the second.
If we can get there.
But no, I think it would be better to move them away from that area altogether.
Do you think we could, like, pretend to be
Mercenaries.
bringing a prisoner in?
Mercenaries bringing in a prisoner. We're all
That would
trying to
definitely
capture
not
a
work.
loose prisoner.
Well, from where? From
Julia,
where?
you would know. Are we able to, or like, just can? Is this? I was kind of under the assumption that this was a state-run, sort of deal where they'd have to go through a whole system. Can we just bring somebody to be interred?
What I understand, that isn't really how it works, but I mean, it could be worth a try. This is where enemies of Lucine are held, but we could weave a tale that Dweeby's an enemy of Lucine and say that we're mercenaries hired to capture him and tell a story about what he's done.
He is an enemy of Lucine.
Well, then that makes it even easier. Why don't we just tell him that? We can
They
deliver
might-
them a
Sure,
prisoner.
I have
They
a
might just
bounce
shoot
down.
him on the spot. Honestly.
Well, from what my husband said, they had a lot of low-level criminals in the asylum. What has he done, really? Uh-oh.
Please don't answer.
Have you killed someone?
There's just like a Star Wars crawl, but it's all a list of felony accounts.
All the felonies that Dweeby's committed.
He pulls out a scroll and it just like it does that gag where it hits the ground and it keeps rolling.
Dog, I've got a Walgreens receipt.
Is menace to society important enough?
I mean, I think all of these people are very much wanted. It's just a matter of
what is
whether
it that
their
he did?
faces are known or not.
Can you not tell me what it is he did?
I'm a little angel.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It absolutely does, because if we tell them what you
I've
did and we tell the
stolen,
truth,
I've
we gain
killed,
credibility.
I've pilfered, I've made and sold drugs.
Well, what's
Alright,
the most
what's
recent?
gotta happen, though?
What's the most recent crime you've committed?
Streaking.
Probably killing that one dude, but
Okay, where was that and when?
oh, hey, was it? Fuck. Was it Vesper I was with when we went to town? And
I
then
think it was Cagliari.
we like killed. Oh,
The persona is shattered.
You were
Dweeby is
with-
actually a
you were with
completely
Cagliari.
upstanding citizen who has never once committed
all right,
a crime.
I actually just had a
remember
thought. What if
town
we
that was?
what if we bring him up there and say that he killed the Drake Warden in the caves?
Ooh, but wouldn't they come
still have his
look
body?
in
Wait,
caves
wait,
then?
That could, I guess that could work. I was wondering if there was something we could tell him about Circus and Lady Lene, if that would.
Well,
Okay.
it's just a problem because some dummy let him fucking drown in the river.
What
So
if we
now we don't
say
have his
he
body.
killed an executioner knight?
That would be quite a claim.
But
It's
would
not-
they want to challenge it?
It's not false.
He killed an...
Hey,
What?
Kinda.
He was
hey,
present.
DM.
Wait a minute, that was the dragon that you killed in the camp.
Yeah.
Also that, yes.
You killed an executioner knight?
Well, no, the night that was
He
they did it
escaped.
before I joined.
Oh,
He escaped.
I'm confused.
Pull out note cards where it's conveniently
A
illustrated.
lot of things. All right, man.
They are 3 for 3 fighting executioner knights.
So, hey, DM, I've got.
Yeah.
I pilfered the Drake bodies
Yep. You did do
for
that.
sake of brevity. I took their teeth and claws.
You did do
Can I
that.
just say I took one of their heads, their skulls?
Would you have wanted to do that?
That is something Dweeby would do.
Then yes. Then you did
We're also
that.
still over there if we just want to go.
Yeah.
Like if we need more evidence before we go present
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
we can just go.
Wait, you mean
out
from the
there.
black, you mean from the Black Dragon, like claws and teeth and stuff?
Whoever's gonna shoot me is shooting me in the left shoulder, and then I'm just gonna start walking to the entrance of the cave.
Well, I think we should like bring you to, like we can shoot you a little bit later, and we'll bring you to the entrance.
Or we can shoot you now and then tie you up and bring you there. Or do you want to get shot on the spot?
We definitely
Well, I
should
think if I'm
let
trying to
him.
make a distraction, you should let me make a scene and then shoot me.
Very well. It's difficult to execute, but I can do it.
What, you can't shoot a moving
No,
target?
I can do it. I said it's difficult, but I can do
I
it.
thought you were an archer.
I am an archer, but I'm a peasant
Oh,
woman.
okay.
You think I've had the
Yeah.
luxury of growing up in a home with a daddy that gave me a bow and said, "Oh, Julia, isn't everything swell?
I lived in
Why
a
don't you
cave
get
and
the
my
dogs?"
friend was a fucking mushroom.
Julia, now you don't need to tear down one type of person to exalt another. Be a kid. Let's be mindful.
Yeah, if you want to talk daddy issues, I win by far.
It's not a competition.
It is now.
Not anymore. Alright, so how about I present the Drake head, say I found some loser hiding in the caves and I killed him and your dogs, and then y'all can shoot me or whatever, and then get like a reward or whatever, and we're good, yeah?
I'm confused by this plan. You're going to walk up and tell them that you killed their guard?
Yep.
Well, actually, I guess that makes sense.
You
In
should
terms
go
of a
I'm
dwarf being
making a
crazy.
distraction, am I not?
No,
you
that
should
does
go
work.
and demand payment.
That may work.
You should be like, I cleared out those caves underneath, and now pay me.
Okay, somebody tell me where the entrance of place is outside.
So we passed under that bridge on the way into the cave opening. We go up on that bridge, so it might be a bit of a climb.
Well, it's a good thing I know how to climb. And I look at Julia,
Julia's sighing.
So I'm sorry. Wait, where do we
peasant woman.
land in this? What is my role and Julia's role in this?
Julia's gonna shoot me.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know or care what you do.
But why would she shoot you?
Maybe we were tracking him.
I'm a criminal of the state. And
Well,
many
maybe.
others.
Maybe. Okay, maybe we found him and then he got away. He beat us or something, and then he left a trail, so we tracked him, found him in the cave, and then this time we got him. Or at least this time we got him on the run and we're chasing him.
So, do we have a reason for why we're in this cave at all? Because it seemed like no one was supposed to even be in here.
No, okay. So, I think the story is me and Julia were tracking Dweeby Weeby because, let's just say he killed a guard in our town and demanded payment for it, and then he ran away. Perfect. Then he came here.
I did kill a guard in a town.
Killed the Drake ward. Okay, that's
Julia like turns her neck backwards to you, just like gives a concern. Like I can't describe this. I'm just gonna turn on my webcam as to what happens. Hold on.
God, yes.
All right, so Dweeby's like behind Julia talking, and he hears him. She hears him saying, and he just goes.
She realizes just now that she's been hanging out with actual criminals.
Actually insane people.
Did she look at the camera like Jim?
No.
Okay.
Do I know what town it was?
Königsberg.
Yeah.
I always can never remember that name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Killed a guard in Königsberg in the park.
So me and Julia were tracking Dweeby Weeby. We tracked him
from Königsberg,
where he went into the cave.
Yep.
And then he came back out, and we finally caught up with him because he spent so long in the caves.
Yep.
And then we assist them in taking him down, though perhaps we should make it a big fight so they have a big scuffle on their hands. And even if they say, hey, don't help, we'll insist and keep trying to help.
I'm sure I can make.
Is there a price on his head? Because if so, we can just say we want the bounty. I'm not going to have it ripped from our hands.
Oh God, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, because
do we have a poster or something? Or could we make one? Is that a bad idea?
Sure, we can make one, but there might actually be one.
Yeah,
Maybe they have one in the asylum.
they
That would be
might.
so perfect.
That would be perfect. I say there's a good chance of it, and I
Say
think this is a great
cheese.
plan. Well, I think we're set. Distraction team is ready to roll.
All right, and is it just me and Roger for the infiltration team?
It's a great question.
You take Orion if you want.
Chaos crew. Chaos crew.
Well, who's gonna? So we only have 2 crews now instead of 3.
Chaos crew is sorted. Whatever else happens is.
What about me and Orion hang back, and if someone needs help, we go help them?
Orion doesn't need to breathe. So y'all can sit 2 inches under the water while you're in crab form.
I actually have the perfect thing for making pandemonium.
Yeah?
It's a bomb.
You
Start
could just
look on Trevor's face.
you could put Orion in the bag and then just have an instantly deployable.
Oh my goodness!
You can deploy an Orion, bro.
Is Orion okay with sitting in a bag for 10
absolutely.
minutes?
He's a trooper. He's ready.
Oh no, Orion would absolutely.
Oh, he'd love it.
Old
No,
chum, would you mind?
Just get in the bag.
There is the issue of if there's an anti-magic field within the asylum, you'd open the bag and it would just be a bag.
That would suck, but I could manage.
But as soon as we got back to a place where there was magic, you'd be fine.
Well, the only danger. Okay, how about this? Walk around with the bag. Leave it. Leave it. No. Leave the bag.
Like, hang your arm out.
No, because then it'll get cut off if I enter a magic field. No. This is how we do it. You leave the bag open. I hop in the bag. If we encounter an anti-magic field or something goes wrong, you need to leave immediately so I can get out. Because what's very bad is if you all die, they take the bag of holding, and then I'm just trapped in this prison forever. Now it's more like, well, yes. What I actually think would happen is that you would all die, and then they'd find the bag of holding, and then they'd open it in a non-magic field, and then I would pop out. But then I'm probably dead anyway. So.
That's
But in
Thursdays.
terms of just existing in the bag, that is all well and good. But I do want a
I
standard
also have a
operating
question.
procedure.
Is he able to jump out of the bag of holding? Like,
He's an acrobatic man.
then I'd say we'll just keep the bag open. But I mean, if we enter an anti-magic field, I guess I'll cast light as I go. No,
I
maybe
mean,
not.
I'll be holding on to him in the bag, right? Or are you guys holding on to him in the bag? I guess, never mind, you guys are holding on to him. Okay.
So wait, where is Blopple going?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Because now we're down to 2 teams.
Maybe
I
you
wonder
should
if I
just.
should go with the front gate, because I'm like, yeah, like, I look weird.
Maybe that will sell it more.
We're not trying to. I'm an owl, man. We're not trying to lay low.
Yeah, but I mean, you're just like, they don't know you as much as they know us, right?
Mm.
I hope not.
Hey, are you the legendary warrior? Come in, have a drink.
Okay, let's make a decision.
I may also be wanted, but not like the wanted poster kind of wanted.
Oh, emotionally.
Well, Orion's down to go in a bag with whoever.
No, I mean,
Wait. Yeah, what if they both go in the bag?
I can't hold my breath. Wait, I guess I.
you can
No.
breathe underwater. You
You
can't
can't
hold your breath
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
He doesn't have to breathe. You can breathe water, so you both can be in the
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Or
Keep your lips out.
Fill the bag with water.
I mean,
Wait.
I think you'd still be breathing the water,
Yeah,
but then it would be,
that's just a little bit more difficult to maneuver. Because then
Hey.
Orion can't jump out of the bag. Then you open the bag and you flood the room.
Yeah, we flood the room.
Which, maybe. Hey.
There's that.
Just keep your head out of the bag.
That jug that can create infinite amounts of a substance, and it could create mayo. So you just fill a bag of holding with mayo.
And then you
you
just
turn
leave it
inside
somewhere.
out.
Tell you what, I'll go with the front gate people, but like hang back a little bit.
Fair.
Okay. Okay, I think that makes sense.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
And then is
I mean,
Orion in the
I'll
bag with the
explode.
infiltration crew?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who's holding the bag?
I mean, Malakai has things to do. He has to look with his eyes, so
Yeah.
Garger's got to hold the bag.
Alright, Grudger's, Ryan's life is in your hands, Grudger.
Give the bag to Vesper.
Oh
Sounds like a
no,
really
I lost
bad
it.
idea.
This
It
is
fell into a really big hole.
This is the man who could not keep a chicken alive for
No,
more
that's
than a
not
week.
true.
That's not
I
true.
think it's all right.
The chicken died in a fire.
No,
It's not my
more than
fault.
likely.
You fed it.
Wait, listen. More than likely, if we find ourselves in a fight, I'll be depending on Grudger more than anything.
There is no evidence that that chicken died from starvation.
I like how
So-
I imagine Grudger's just pointing a finger. He must be like, no.
I think at this
Vesper
point,
doesn't even know.
Vesper doesn't know about the chicken,
Yeah.
so that wasn't.
I really wanted that to be an in-game conversation.
let me hold on to Ryan because Grudger may have to do most of. If we get into any fighting,
Give me my
it's going to
friend.
be Grudger.
He's
Wow.
got, there's like a little Orion action figure.
You just have a portable guy.
So while we're having this discussion, I'm going to start the 10 minutes so I can
All right.
turn Grudger invisible.
Does that mean distraction crew needs to start headed out? Because
Yeah.
they got a walk to
Yeah.
make, boy. Here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to like 21
Oh
Pilots or
man.
Weeks of planning. Here it comes.
We spent like 2 weeks in that cave.
Yeah.
Weeks
Wait,
something. Weeks of planning to come up with. All right, I guess we're just gonna like walk to the front door.
No, the plan is you're capturing a wanted mercenary.
And then we're gonna
And
walk
then
to
you're
the
gonna walk
front
to the front door. Oh man. Okay.
And the other half of the plan is a guy in a bag.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. I think you guys actually are gonna
Are
walk.
they gonna have to roll for sanity when they see a man jump out of a bag?
That's the easiest way back. The easiest way back is actually through the water. So you guys are just gonna have to swim and get wet. You are gonna be drenched. When you come back out.
Make sure you add the drench to debuff.
Gotcha.
That quite literally makes zero difference to me.
Okay. You're just wet. That's all.
I look
Good.
really bad.
You go. We've come with this prisoner. Why is he wet?
We had to chase him through the water. All right.
It's like sunny outside.
He's going up to the gate first, right?
Allegedly,
Or are we
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
him and then walk up?
Oh,
I will-
iron that
I don't know.
detail
I will
out.
make a scene, and then you guys can follow that up.
I guess we'll just wait for a natural cue in the
You
conversation.
will know
Really just
the
needs to be
cue.
ready to shoot
Like-
him.
Yes.
Like we need a
So-
clear angle on him.
Just can we assume that they said like they're going to make a loud noise when they start, so that's when we're going to shoot up?
You guys are gonna be able to hear nothing. Are you kidding me?
I
You
think
said what?
I think you guys should just be going,
Yeah.
Just go
relying on
regardless?
us to do
Okay.
our part.
You guys.
That's fine.
You guys are gonna need to go. Here's exactly what I'm going to do. You have no way of communicating unless you take another 10 minutes and use sending, communicating when to
It's
go.
also like it's not gonna work near me because of the amulet.
The amulet. So
Yeah.
what's going to happen is I'm going to run through the start of their encounter. I'm not going to tell you how long has passed. I'm going to jump to you, and you're going to tell me how long you're going to wait before you go. But right now, we're dealing with Distraction Crew. Distraction Crew does not have an easy task ahead of them. You are at the bottom of a 150-foot canyon or so. It's tall and it's jagged, and the climb is not easy. And the bridge is about here, and you need to determine one, which side of the canyon you're going to try to climb, and then how you're going to approach.
We're at the bottom.
You're at the bottom,
In the water.
by the water. The river is currently
water.
flowing.
How is the river crossable, or does it look pretty sketchy?
Perception.
All right. 28.
There are sections that should be doable, but the river itself is pretty large and pretty flowing. So scanning the bank, there is one promising looking section.
I'm gonna pee.
Gonna pee. There's one promising looking section where there is this river isn't big enough. I don't want peaceful river. That's better. Not as peaceful. So the river is pretty wide. I can actually tell you exactly how wide it is. It's 40 feet across. In some places it's only 26 or so feet across, but there's one section that's 15 feet to a large stone pillar and then another 10 feet. That's the section that has the least amount of effort you can see in terms of crossing. And there's another section further up with a large rock. The distance between that rock and the shore is substantial. Whereas this one's a pretty good midpoint. And then downriver, it thins out a little bit. There's a similar formation, but this one looks pretty good.
Okay. Well, does that side look easier to scale?
That is a great question. In some sense, it does. The gradient is not as sharp. The other one is much more vertical, and you suspect it might have actually been chiseled or cut down to the point where it's not as easy to scale. But yes, the other side does look substantially easier to scale. It's also more likely that you'll be seen scaling it.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, because building and towers and such.
That's not.
Guys,
I mean,
I
that
don't
fits our
think it
that fits our
fucking
story.
matters if we get seen.
Yeah, that as long as you go first, that fits our story.
Well, what if we...
If we all climb up together and then you run across the bridge and then we follow, that's an issue. But if you go and then we go, that should be fine.
But like maybe we'll give you, I don't know, a 5-minute head start or so, and we'll try to be sneaky so like you can't see us. But then you'll walk up because you don't know that we're following you.
Right.
How about, okay. How about I cross the river
Mm-hmm.
and I scramble up that fucking cliff, and then you guys come up after me,
Yes.
and then the scene will start.
Yes.
All right. Well.
Get going, dwarf boy.
Yeah, I'd like to roll across river.
Where are you crossing the river?
In the shallow end.
Where's the shallow end?
Don't know.
Oh, that's a problem, Bubsy.
But he sounds so sad.
So what are you gonna do?
Hey Vesper, you got good eyes. Where's the shallow end?
It was right about there.
Yeah,
I point to the bit.
he points you to the big rock.
Then I go over and I start crossing with the big rock.
All right, go ahead and make a athletics check.
Boom, easy peasy, 22.
Wow. All right, built like a tank, you trudge through the water up to about your shoulder height, but you're a tank, so you just yoink your way through, like just
Built like a brick shit house.
I don't think all of you guys have seen Princess Mononoke. It looks like that guy just walking across the bottom.
Yeah. But pretty easy stuff. Now comes the rock wall. But
A little known thing.
you already rolled your athletics. You switch into climbing mode and you just start going at it.
Never
And
seen
it's
it
gonna
before.
take a bit, but you find yourself a route. This isn't that hard of a climb, and you're up there, and you're most
I'm
of
gonna-
the way up.
keep an eye on where he is climbing, so that we follow if it looks like he is
Right.
got a good route.
Now he's about halfway up. Julia says, "So when do we follow him?
We should go now because we'll be a little slower than him, I think.
Are we taking the
Well-
same path as him?"
I mean, so with the way the story is, we're supposed to be like close, but not super close. So maybe let's wait until he gets to the top at least.
As long as he's good up there, we can wait as long as we need to.
How's
Am
the
I
weather?
up the mountain yet?
You're getting there, bud. I'm animating you. All right, you're about there. Weeby disappears over the ridge.
All right, let's go.
All right, away we
What do
go.
I see? Oh, actually,
Roll
you do that.
roll initiative, please.
All of us?
Nope, you four. This is important for time's sake.
It fucking rolled off of a nat 20.
What do you get?
Dunk on fool.
If you got like a 3, then you got a 5. All right, then this entire group. All right, you're going first group. You got 6 seconds. What are you doing? Walking?
Going.
We moved to that shallow bit.
How quickly?
Brisk pace.
Like we're chasing somebody.
All right, so running. So Bloppletup can run 40. So if you all hold up to keep up with Bloppletup, you run 40. It looks like you're brisk, but you're strategic. All right, Dweeby, what are you doing?
This is
told
the
them
funny
to come
part.
after me, so I'm just gonna keep climbing until I reach the top.
Oh, you're up. And
You're
the
at the
bridge
What do
is
I
yonder.
see?
Oh, that's a great question, buddy. You've just opened the can of worms. You see a massive, massive building. Ornate
I'm on the wrong side.
stonework. You are on the wrong side, but there's a bridge. Ornate stonework. Purple shingled
sorry.
roofs. Yes.
Is there a reason I'm on the wrong side? I thought we were climbing up the side that
Because if
was
you-
with
you-
the.
That wall was easier to scale than this wall.
And it's
Yeah,
further
by a lot.
away, so it buys them more time. But yes, you will have to cross the bridge. Anyway.
The point is to be seen.
Rats.
So
Okay.
crossing the bridge, they probably got like a dude up there who reads it like a newspaper all day, and now he's going, God damn, got some asshole coming up here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Harold in Tower B goes, God damn it, I'm a freaking asshole.
State your name.
Anyway. Yeah, you're up.
I'm just gonna make my way to the bridge.
Just casually, a casual pace.
A light jog for now.
A light jog for now. Alright.
Can I do like a sprint but move only? What, I get fucking 70? Give me like
You make it like 30,
45.
45. Alright. You make it like 45, a light jog. Alright. Vesper, are you flying?
No, I'm all wet.
Oh, you can't fly when you're wet?
I probably can, but I'm not gonna like push
Got
it.
Got it. Alright, well you guys make your way over and you begin crossing. You all need to make athletics checks.
Do I get a bonus for being a crab?
Yeah, you don't need to make a check. You're a crab and you're heavy as crap.
So what if I rolled a 1 - 1?
So you're getting swept 15 feet over with Julia.
Oh, guys, no. Can I react and grab one of them?
Yeah, you can grab one of them.
Who will you grab? The other will die.
You must choose.
Make your choice.
I'm gonna grab Julia because she has to shoot the guy.
Alright.
And the other
You
guy can
grab
fly.
Julia.
So.
Well, Vesper's dead. Make a new character.
Alright. No, Vesper actually.
Okay, so coming across.
So in half of a round, Vesper flies 180 feet off a waterfall and dies. No. No, Vesper's just getting
speed of
inconveniently
light.
swept away. Julia tries to grab out for him as Bloppletup grabs. She rolls a 2, so Vesper, you're not being grabbed. Goodbye. Alright, Tweeby. 12 seconds have passed.
Julia just ripped like 4 feathers out. Ah!
45 feet?
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Alright.
You said 2 turns had passed?
Yeah, so it's been 12 seconds.
Well,
These
then I would
IP
have,
inquiries.
I would do like 45 feet per turn,
Okay.
which is a lot because
It is
John's
a lot.
fucking slow.
Yeah. Alright, Blood, what's up? Now, holding on to Julie, you're able to get to the coast and just barely out because you're a tank of a man. Vesper, you need to make a
Damn
strength
tanky ass
save.
crab.
Strength save?
Yeah.
You're killing
Become
me.
the water.
A 4 minus 1.
Yoinky sploinky.
He's going.
He's
Is he
going.
going faster than I could go towards him?
Did you want to try to go towards him?
Yeah, I'll try to go towards him.
All right. Well, then you're gonna let
I'm
Julia
leaving
off of the
Julia.
rock. Yeah, Julia is left at the rock, and she carries on. Jump, Julia, jump! You idiot! Julia,
Oh, Julia.
Julia falls in the water. I'm just struggling. Vesper's also struggling, and Bubbletip, you only get this far. So this is going well. Dweeby?
Harold and Tower Beast go, what's going on down there?
That's exactly what's happening, bro.
What in this?
Dweeby?
Carl, get over
Well-
here.
Yeah.
The good news is that I have full confidence in my party members.
Mm-hmm.
As you should.
So, what are you doing, buddy? 45 a turn still?
No, we're picking up the pace.
Picking up the pace.
How fast you running, boy? 70?
I can go 70.
Bro, you go 70. You're now sprinting across the bridge.
This guy doesn't
Um,
see us, and he's like,
do-
"Oh, better
Oh.
go faster."
Do I see like a guard or anybody?
Well, there are 2 buildings, which are towers at the front. There is a bell tower, and there is a balcony that you're starting to see. More notably, though, there is another balcony that does, in fact, have a guy. And, oh no, it doesn't say guard. There is, in fact, a guy. He is on a balcony. He is like several hundred feet away, probably like 300 feet away. You see his little head and his little pike. And, he's like peering out at you. And then,
I'm
he
just gonna
starts...
start screaming.
he starts booking it. You're running over.
Hey! Hey!
Are you like waving? This isn't like an angry scream, right? This is just a scream to get attention.
Yeah.
Alright, very well. Alright, 6 seconds have passed. Julia's gonna make a strength check. And actually get out of the water. And then attempt to start climbing. Oh boy, ever so slowly. Vesper, make a strength save.
Okay. 10.
Alright. Level top. Level top.
Somebody help him! He's
I'm gonna
dying.
go after him.
Alright. You can get this far.
He's going faster than me.
Oh wait, are you in crab form?
Of course.
No, alright. There we go. You're gaining on him. Alright, Dweeby, 70 feet.
That's
Sprinting across the bridge. Absolutely huffing it. You hear the other guard on the wall yell something and head down the stairs going... So that's happening. Alright, Julia.
okay.
Alright. Vesper / Bloppletop.
Get him.
Alright, Vesper, make a strength save. Bloppletop, what are you gonna do?
Get him.
You gonna get him, like grapple him?
19 minus 1. Yeah,
Just-
well, it says 19
Alright.
plus minus 1.
Alright, you stabilize yourself. You're able to
If he's got
fly
something I
out
can
if you
grab
so
with a
desire.
crab claw, I'm gonna grab it with a crab claw.
Well, Vesper, what do you want to do? Because Bloppletop's about to grab you with the crab claw.
You have a belt?
I don't know. Listen.
So
Sure. Yes.
So you're
I
allowing
have,
yourself
you
to
know
be
what?
grabbed.
I have a hip sheath, so I probably have a belt.
I'm gonna gently grab him by the belt.
Okay. Vesper, you were grabbed. What would you like to do, if anything?
Keep my head above water.
You are able to do so.
I'm gonna drag him across.
Like, to this side?
Can I do that? Or is that like
Go ahead.
hopelessly
Well, make
like,
a
water?
strength check.
Well, can I like grab onto him so
Yep.
he's not just dragging
Yeah,
me by
yes,
myself
yes.
with a claw?
Yes. Absolutely.
Whoa, it really threw the die for
Yeah.
some reason. I got an 18.
There you go. Blubbletop huffs and
It like
puffs.
chucked it across my stream.
Puffs and puffs and lifts up Vesper like above his head like he's a toothpick, and then you get to the other side and you're now at the bottom. Meanwhile,
Just as planned.
Oh,
I think
I'd like
that's
to
I think that's
You look like a
24.
wet napkin.
It's 24 seconds past.
I'd like to get out those two things.
The head and the teeth.
Hmm.
Is that the
I
two
sent you it
things?
in the end.
Uh
The
oh.
head and
Okay.
spicy.
That yeah, okay. Great. Then your movement speed's gonna be 35 for that round because you're ruffling through your stuff, but yeah.
What'd you do?
I'm keeping the small thing hidden, and the Drake head I'm just like waving around.
Yeah. Of course. Alright, Julia climbed. Vesper Bloppletop.
It's climbing time. I'm gonna look at Vesper. It's climbing time.
Go ahead and make an athletics check, Bloppletop. Vesper, what are you doing?
Can I like shake out my wings and use them to help give me a lift up the rock wall?
Yeah. Roll athletics with advantage.
Ooh.
I got a 9.
I also got a 9.
Great job, guys.
We are
made it.
truly
It's
the
big,
most
you
excellent.
got a
made it.
9?
You've made it up.
We're Chaos Crew.
You made it up.
Chaos
Five-
Crew!
5 feet up the wall. 30 seconds have
Have to
passed.
get here to make chaos. What
I
the
like how
fuck?
Chaos Crew so far, it's just been
Alright.
chaos happening to the crew.
Tweeby.
Instead of chaos being caused by the crew.
Tweeby? Full 70?
Doing my job, man.
Full
Yeah.
70? Alright, full 70.
It's gonna take us 8 years to get to him.
Alright. Now.
They're gonna have him arrested.
I mean,
And
we
put in-
weren't supposed to like pull
No.
up on his heels. He was supposed to like cause some
It's gonna
trouble
take-
right before we show up.
It's gonna take Bloppletup 8 years to catch up to me.
Alright. You guys want to re-roll them athletics checks?
Yep.
Worse.
Okay.
17.
Alright. You have Buppertup and Vesper. Are you flying?
Just said worse.
I was so I don't want to just fly up because it's like then it'll be like why did you just go right up the rock wall to chase this guy?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to act like the water is really affecting my ability to fly.
Of course. So you're
But
shaking your wings off and climbing at the same
Also
time.
just got like thrown 30 feet down a river. So
Well,
I'm
roll-
also just a little bit tired.
Well,
I'm
then
gonna
You gotta roll for performance with advantage, of course.
That's
It's only partially a performance.
worse than athletics, Trevor.
Roll for performance with advantage, please.
13.
You could have done better. But, you know, for a free show, for Sideshow Bob up here, you know, not terrible. Alright,
This guy is gonna be talking about this for
Dweeby?
the next 4 weeks.
Dweeby? Full 70?
He's
Um,
like, nothing happens. But today,
Is anything happening on their end?
Yeah, there are guards up the top that are looking down at you. And they have their spears ready, but they haven't done anything yet. They're just kind of waiting and observing.
They're just fucking watching.
Oh yeah, watching it like a hawk, but just watching.
As I'm running, I'm gonna scream, open the gate.
Of course.
Open
Hey
the
assholes, I'm
gates!
getting chased, open the gate.
Open the gate, he says.
This is when Dweeby
Alright.
just turns out to be a spy. He turns on us.
That would be actually the greatest character arc.
That would be an amazing character arc.
Different
Alright.
character sheet gets added to the campaign. He's actually got 20 intelligence.
Alright,
He's got a
Vesper.
well-groomed mustache.
Whisper.
Oh, what am I doing?
Do something. Whatever you want.
Where am I?
About halfway up the wall.
Halfway up?
You've been
Alright.
I
vaulting.
ask myself that question all the time.
I guess we're gonna keep climbing.
Alright. You keep
I got
climbing.
18 climb betterer.
There you go, buddy. Now you can climb 10 feet around instead of 5. You're a big man, alright? Alright, Julia's almost up, but not quite. Dweeby.
I'm also climbing with crab claws.
Dweebus.
Oh. Yeah.
Full 70?
Did they? Is things happening, or are they just still watching me?
They're still watching. Full 70?
I'm still running, but
Full 70. Alright.
can
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Like, what do I like? Can I make one of them out? The guards?
You can make both of them out. They
Okay.
both look like pasty white young kids in goofy looking helmets. And,
Any of them have
spears.
like a good trait that I could pick out?
A good trait?
Yeah.
No, they just look dirty.
Underpaid.
Yeah.
So neither of them have like, I don't know, something very stand out, or
No, they're about the most nondescript people that you could see. They don't have
They are
beards.
quite
You
literally
can't see
just
their eyes. They're just white guys in dirty uniforms.
background characters.
They're just scarecrows.
Well, I mean, you don't know. My point is, you can really only see their helmet and the top of their uniform. But the helmet makes it so that it's really hard to identify unique features. You can't see their hair. You can't see their eyes. You see a white jaw. Like dirt smeared all over it, and like grease or something, whatever. Just really dirty uniforms.
Can I perception to try and figure out more about these individuals?
Sure.
This is very important.
This is where we find out.
You
Shit's
cannot
fucked.
you cannot tell anything more about them.
Well,
You're
I'm
too far
still gonna
away.
just say, I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, Baldy, open the gate!"
Alright.
That's all it was for.
Baldy?
Yep.
Julia makes it
I think he's just wearing a helmet,
60
bro.
feet. He's dweeby. What's the range on a longbow? I wonder.
Long.
Longbow.
It's like 120 or something.
600 with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, he's 300. I mean,
Just you wait. Alright. Vesper, you climbing?
yeah.
You're done climbing. You are now on level footing. Loppletup,
Do I
if you're
have
climbing, you get
anything
10
left,
feet.
or is that?
That's it. That is your movement.
All right.
You don't have 35 feet of movement, do you?
No.
Alright, now you're done.
But I can. I have triple dash as a rogue.
Oh,
That doesn't
Then-
change anything, does it?
no, it does. That means you're like here.
Oh.
Changes
Yay!
a lot because
There.
that means you're getting. Actually, that means you're like here. Bobbletop, you should actually be. You both are further. I've been underestimating a good deal because climbing is like half of walking. So, yeah, you're both up, but Vesper's just a little bit further and has begun to make his way towards Julia.
Oh boy.
All right, dweeby. The guards look down at you, and the one on the left says, "What is your business?"
What is your business?
There's a gate, right?
Yeah, a giant metal portcullis.
How loud was he?
Pretty loud.
Like, Like it was very obvious.
That he's talking to you, yeah.
Mhm.
But he's not a deep manly man. He sounds like a kid. So by kid I mean like someone in their like early 20s that doesn't really have a super deep voice, like not as deep as mine. So I have a real man's voice.
Yeah. Open the gate. And I'm still running.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
The other guard says halt while you're running.
Screech to stop.
All right, you make it about 35 feet. And then the other guy says, "You must state your biz." All right, let's see if the arrow hits.
They're
All
gonna
right.
shoot before asking what the fuck I'm doing? Hello?
Whoa.
No,
Slow
I think
down,
Julia's
buddy.
shooting you.
Does a 17 hit?
No. Wait.
Pretty sure it does.
It's my
Nah.
armor class.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, meets it.
All right. From 350 feet away, with disadvantage, an arrow lodges itself into your left shoulder, and you spring back from the impact. Looking
It's
at where
just
you're
kinda
shot, you
goated.
see Julia from all the way away on the other side of the bridge.
So she can hit a shot now?
Yes, she rolled a 19 and an 11. And she has +6. So get pranked.
Okay. Well.
Oh, I should probably roll for damage. Ha ha ha, loser.
Yep.
Triple
8.
crits. He
8
dies instantly.
points. 8 points of piercing.
8.
8.
Cool.
All right. Well, and that's gonna be another 30. All right, Vesper.
I guess I'm just gonna just sprint.
Okay, is that a 90?
Yeah.
All right, you've pretty much entirely caught up with Julia. Level top?
As fast as I can go.
He's a big man in a big world.
This is where chaos
Right.
really starts going, because now it sounds like clunk, clunk, clunk,
Yeah.
clunk, clunk, clunk.
All right, Dweeby, what are you doing? He just got shot, and the other guard's attention is shifted to Julia.
Open up and shelter me.
Roll for persuasion.
Do I get advantage because of the arrow?
That's an excellent question. No.
I have a -3, please.
You only got persuasion as a roll because you just got hit with an arrow. Oh. Yeah. There you go. You may not enter the asylum. Surrender yourself, says the guard on the right.
What do you think I'm doing? Open up!
Okay, roll for persuasion again.
Yeah, bitch.
That makes sense.
7.
No! Alright. This time Julia does not hit. An arrow whizzes by. She makes it 30 feet forward. Vesper?
I'm gonna move 60
Okay.
and then use my bonus action to say, "That was a really good shot, Julia. Do it again," and give her the advantage thingy.
That is how that means I don't have to roll with disadvantage. Alright, Blobbertop, you moving 40 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Little man in a big world. Alright. Dweeby, there are people gathering at the portcullis. The portcullis is opening. However,
I'm moving forward. I'm walking forward.
Let me finish my statement, little man. Five pikemen sticking their spears through the slowly rising portcullis, like ready to go as it opens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trudge forward, walking.
Okay.
And I'm holding in one hand the Drake head,
Okay.
and I'm looking behind me to
Okay.
check where the others are.
Okay. Phoebe looks
Kind of
behind.
presenting my shoulder a bit towards them again.
Yep. Julie and Vesper are on the bridge in full sprint. So
So
time is
like
short.
relatively how far?
Like 200 feet away, I think. 260 feet away.
Okay.
So time is short.
Time is short. Yep. Do I get to say something?
Did you already say something this turn? If not, you do.
I don't think so.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say can't you see I'm in danger? Let me in.
All right. The portcullis is opening. The guards are ready. Is the Drake head visible?
Yeah.
All right. One of the guards from the portcullis, who's probably like 40 or so feet away, you hear him say, "Who's got a dragon head?" And another goes, "That's not a dragon head. That's a drake." And he goes, "A drake? Are you in a cave?" And then you can just hear. It's very difficult to hear them talk, but they are talking. All right.
What was that noise?
That was Josh, probably. All right. Julia's only gonna go 30 this time because she's not gonna waste the advantage that Vesper just gave her, and she rolls a dirty 20, which is going to again hit Ruby square in the shoulder. This time only 4 points of piercing, but another arrow into the left arm, actually below the shoulder this time.
That is nothing. We'll take that.
It is nothing, but it looks bad. Your flesh is so hard and it just like barely goes into the muscle and then the arrow just stops. But you can go like, oh, you need to roll for performance. That's what you gotta do. Make it look worse than it
Me?
actually is. Yeah. Make it look worse than it is.
Well, okay, to be fair, I did just drop like 22 health.
Yeah.
So,
Or
not really a
Roll
performance.
that is not
okay, then roll
22. I
performance.
totally
I was gonna say I don't think it was that much. Roll for performance with advantage.
with advantage.
With advantage, you are getting shot. Don't fail me now, bub. Oh yeah, that's
15.
yeah, that's pretty convincing. Yeah, nah, everyone's like, oh god, and then one of the guys goes, let him in, make room. And then they sort of form like a little circle as the portcullis opens.
Not at all how I thought this was going to go.
All right.
I'm gonna slow
chaos
down because it hurts so bad.
Of course, and the performance.
I've got the Drake, thing over my shoulder with 2 fucking
Oh
arrows
yeah,
in it.
yeah, and the performance. Yep, performance really helped.
Somehow got like a limp now or whatever.
Oh yeah. They're ushering you in. All right.
Limp.
Oh yeah, Vesper, I didn't let you move. Are you moving a full 90?
Yeah.
I skipped you and Bubbletop. I love the visual comparison between these. Like, it's a smash cut between, like, Julia shooting to and Julia going, oh, Vesper going, whoosh, like a B-2 bomber's a bird, and then Bubbletop's like,
The camera shook for that. It was perfect.
It's just
actually
it's the inner cut of, it's just so funny. All right, I'm gonna let Julia take one more shot before you make your way in the doors. She misses.
Dog.
The arrow does not go in, and you retreat in, but you are kept closely by the guards who are sticking spears in you. They close the portcullis, and then they usher you over.
Whoa. What are you saying? I went in?
Do you not want to go in? Do you want to go in?
Let me have my turn, man.
Okay. I was just assuming you were going in because you're getting shot. What are you doing?
Throws a bomb.
Oh
Remember.
no, the arrows were poisoned.
You're pushing it.
That was pretty convincing.
So, did you just say that?
Like that.
And then I'd like to flop.
All right, now roll for performance.
Don't fuck me here.
Oh no, the arrows were poisoned.
8.
It's not very convincing because you just go, oh no, the arrows were poisoned, and then you just like, you fall over. And the guards are just confused. One of them goes, well, what do we do? What did he say? All right. Julia's gonna move 60. Vespers, I'm guessing, gonna move 90.
Yeah.
Alright, Julia's gonna yell out, stop that man! Meanwhile, somebody just made it to the bridge. He's doing his best. Alright, Tweeby, what are you doing?
Okay.
Are you just laying?
As I'm laying on the ground, I'm not getting up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like crawl a bit, like maybe 5 feet. So I'm like close to the gate.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna chuck the skull at them. Like at their feet.
Yeah,
not like,
yeah, I know, like right here. Gosh, you chuck the bloody Drake skull at them, and well, most of the blood is dried. And you smack it on the ground. A little bit left splatters as it drips out of the head, and the guys go, oh. And they begin to.
I'll say. I'll just say this is a Drake.
All right, these guards are actually up top, so they're not here. It's just these 5, and I believe we want to get rid of this because this is now the room.
Can I look over my shoulder and see how far Vesper is?
Steadily approaching. Vesper, are you walking or are you flying?
Probably a little bit of both. Like.
All right, then you can probably do like an easy hop to take a direct 90 straight to Dweeby. In which case, you are very close.
You have startled the witch.
Yeah, and then
I have a bonus action.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
If I enter rage, does it have like a visual aspect?
That's a very good question. Technically, no. It could.
I'd say yeah. Come on.
Yeah, what would the visual aspect be?
A power-up noise, duh.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright. So
you know what?
Like,
no, I'm gonna hold on to that.
That
Okay,
noise that
alright.
happens when they go Super Saiyan, it's just like shoop, shoop,
Yeah.
shoop, 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 shoop.
So are you entering a rage?
Not yet.
You're just holding on to it. Well, Vesper is nigh upon you. Now the other guards, the 2 on the roof, yell down to Vesper and say, halt! Halt! So
Is it my turn?
It can be. We're like, I think Dweeby's already gone, so it's you, Vesper, or you, Julia, and Wappletop.
I'll just halt and put my hands up and wait for my allies to arrive.
All right, excellent. Dweeby, you have plenty of time. Are you doing anything in that intermittent period?
Oh God, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna crawl under the gate so they can't close it without killing me.
All right, you crawl under the gate, and they just kind of let you crawl in beside the head. And by that time, they say, "Close the gate! Close the gate!" And the gate is closed. And right as the gate,
I said I was gonna sit.
Oh, you're under.
The gate, so they can't close it.
Close the gate.
Okay. The guards go, get out from under the gate.
Close the gate.
They're gonna try to drag you all the way in now. 2 of them.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say. I killed the Drake commander.
Drake Warden, we were calling him.
Okay.
Drake Warden.
All right. Do you have any weapons on you that are clearly visible?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like 20 javelins.
I'm sure he
I was
does.
gonna say, do the
Like on your
javelins
back,
count?
they do. So they're gonna take all the javelins off your back and the axe off of you as well. And make sure you don't have access to that while you're on the ground. And then they're just gonna leave the gate open. But the other two guards are gonna rush out and kind of hold.
Okay, so in one round they took 13 javelins and 3 axes.
This is
off of my
multiple.
body.
This is multiple rounds because we're waiting for Bloppletup to catch up. Keep in mind, this entire time, the real time playback of this is as follows.
Telling me
And now Bloppletup's here. So that's the amount of time that's passed. It's like 4 rounds of Bloppletup running.
You're telling me both Vesper and Julia are just chilling,
Yes.
waiting for Bloppletup.
Yes. And they have their hands up.
We are trying to buy time for the infiltration team.
They have
It is okay.
Yes, and they have their hands up. And Bloppletup runs up and suffers 1 level of exhaustion. Alright. Dweeby, you're allowing them to take all of your weapons?
No. If they grab my great axe, I'm just gonna grab it, but not like show terrible amount of resistance.
Alright. One of them grabs your great axe.
I'm just gonna say, no, not this.
You must not be armed in the asylum. Disarm yourself. And then the other 2 guards say, explain yourself.
I'm just gonna fucking. If he just said that to me, I'm just gonna look him in the face and say, "You're worried about me?" And point to the other group.
Yes. We need a full understanding of the situation. Alright, the other guards are waiting for a response. They want to know what's up.
We've been tracking him for some time. He's a murderer.
He's dangerous.
Oh my
And
god,
he's
did you really
weird.
just I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay. So the guards say, so what is your business? You've been following him? You deliver him to our doorstep? Why does he seek asylum from you?
Because
He's committed so many crimes.
He found out that we were tracking him, but he can't get away. Not now. He's a wanted criminal. You'll find his poster, I'm sure. And Dweeby looks at Vesper. Or not Dweeby, Julia looks at Vesper like, Alright,
There's wanted across the continent. You can probably find one.
Alright, the guards say,
How many
yeah?
guards
5.
are there?
3 around you.
Okay.
Alright. The guards say, very well, we have a board of wanted criminals. We can take a look. We try to study it regularly. There aren't that many dwarves on it. We'll see if it lines up. But I don't recognize him. Alright. And then he yells back and he says, Tiberius, investigate the board. And then Tiberius goes, oh, yes, sir. And he, actually, that's the guy on the right. This is Tiberius. I declare it. And then he makes his way off of the balcony.
I think you started with the left guy, and you're like, actually, no, Tiberius is on the right.
Because the left guy I gave a light voice, because I told you he's the guy he's the kid. So Tiberius is the guy with the real voice. So Tiberius heads back. Alright. And then the guards say, how can we know we trust you? Are you with a mercenary guild in Lucine?
No, we volunteered to track him down, and it's been a hell of a job.
We discussed where it was from.
Are you seeking a bounty? They kind of relax because now they think they have a better understanding of the situation.
Yeah, I guess so.
They know you're civilians.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. Either Vesper roll for persuasion twice, or you roll and Bloppletup rolls. Or someone roll twice, or someone roll twice, or each roll once. That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you
Actually,
think? What do you think?
deception.
Blappletown?
You do need to roll. Well, actually, you're not really deceiving. You're only partially deceiving. So,
Deception, please.
deception? If you
Yeah,
want to roll,
you do it.
go ahead. Do deception.
Do it at advantage.
Yeah. You take the cake. It's a
23.
22 and a 23. Yeah, the guards say. The guards incorrectly say, "Oh, no, yeah, I believe I recognize you. There's a bird that's a killer. They call him the White Hawk. But it's kind of weird. I thought he would be like a hawk, not an owl."
Yeah.
Well,
That's a little
anyway.
weird, but don't worry about it.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right, well, White Hawk, if that is you, then maybe you did us a favor. We'll check the records. If you want to give us some more details inside, I would recommend we do that now. Before the bosses show up. We'll have some explaining to do.
No, I'm good. Bye.
Sure.
All right.
You said there's a.
I said there's
You said there's only 3 around me.
there are only 3 guards around you. And the one is gonna try to go for your great axe again, and he wants you to get off the ground and start like moving. Oops.
Can
Come on,
I
Chaos
use
Man, cuss
the
chaos.
great axe to pull myself off the ground?
You may. You may.
I would like to stand up.
All right.
Can I? Okay. I'd like to use the item.
Oh boy.
Can I use that as my action?
Yes. Would you like me to describe what exactly you're doing?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, great. So Dweeby stands up with his axe that the guard is trying to take from him, and then the guard just kind of awkwardly like doesn't get the axe and then stands back with the spear. And then Dweeby shoulders the axe, pulls a little pouch out of his other pocket, unwraps it, dumps some white powder in his hands, and just goes. And the other guards go, "He's got drugs!" And they spear him in the side. Like they don't spear him with the actual spear tip. They get you with the blunt edge and try to knock you down.
This is also how U.S. police handle drug users.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
Bang bang.
Dweeby, make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Can I also enter rage?
Oh, I think you're already in rage. We'll just say formally.
Okay.
We'll allow it.
Oh, then take that advantage, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Strength saving throw advantage. Oh baby.
Oh,
25.
yeah. You're not knocked prone. You're completely upright. The guards kind of backpedal with their spears because they're a little intimidated. And they say, "Stand down, criminal scum!"
So, with the haste spell, I get an extra action.
You have haste?
That's what the drug does.
Oh my gosh, the drug gives you haste. I totally forgot. Yes. Yes, that is
Children
correct.
making cocaine.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
haste. This just makes sense. Like haste is. This is literally what it would do.
Yeah.
Tornado.
I
Oh,
get 10 rounds
oh.
of haste.
You do get 10 rounds of haste.
You know, when he said there are only 3 guards around me, right? I turned on BFG division, and I do not regret it. It's been perfect so far.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna play
So-
BFG division now.
If it's still the same turn,
It
do I
is.
get an entire extra action?
Yes, you do.
Which means 2 extra attacks.
It does.
And since I still have my motherfucking great axe,
Yeah.
somebody is gonna block it with a 13.
13 is what you rolled to hit.
Uh-huh.
13 does not hit. 22 does hit.
22 hits. Cool. For 6.
Hit for 6. Alright, let me check their HP because there's not much. Alright. A gash straight across the guy's chin. He goes and stumbles further back. Alright. What else?
Do I get my bonus action?
You get
Or
your
did I
bonus
already use
action, and you have your extra action that you haven't even used yet. Because that was just 1 attack action. You have another action, which means you can attack 3 more times in rage.
It's
So go ahead, bud.
Okay. Okay.
Go big mode.
Oh my god. Wait.
It's gonna get copyright strike now, but I don't care.
I need to know what the fuck a bonus action can do.
Your bonus action is just gonna give you an extra attack with rage, if that's what you're wanting to do.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. So you get
I'm
3
just
more
gonna
attacks.
The dude I hit before,
I'm just gonna go crazy on
him.
him. All right. Yep.
18?
Yep. Yeah. All right. So he's dead, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop hitting him. You cast my cold.
No.
You're gonna move on.
Dead.
You're moving on.
I am going to use my last action.
Yep.
Because I will consider. Can that be my bonus action?
That can be your bonus action.
And then
Off
I'd
with
like
his
to
head.
use. I'd like to use my action to
Yep.
shove
All right.
one of the still standing guards as far back as I can.
All right. Make a strength check.
Do I get advantage?
You do get
I got
advantage.
16 on the
You get
first
advantage
one.
on
I
it.
do. Oh my god, 21.
All right. I need to describe what just happened. 3 guards backpedaled with spears in their hands as you sniffed cocaine, drew your axe, slashed a guard across the chest, went with you flipped the axe around, went with an upward hook, decapitated the man as he fell backwards, and then bull rushed the other guy, shoving him straight back. He tries to catch himself, can't do it. Before he falls on his back, his head slams into a pillar, and then he just kind of is reaching at his head with his helmet, and he dropped his spear, and he's on the ground. I think that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Vesper, Julia, Blobbletup.
While that was happening, I'm just screaming incoherent.
Oh, of course.
Okay, what's going on in the rest of this room?
This room is completely empty, and it's massive. Ridiculously massive. First of all, the ceilings are like 20 feet high. It's 80 feet long. You can't see the other door. There's a guard on the other end of the portcullis, now witnessing the chaos, and in a panic, he's opening the portcullis. And you hear a very ominous sound, like a very deep-pitched humming coming from the other room. The sound carries a lot.
So, which part of... No, never mind. I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna fly all the way through, go up against the back wall.
Okay.
No. Far end of the room. From the door.
Oh, holy cow. Yeah. Alright.
I'm just gonna go there, and that's everything.
Okay. Julia looks at Blappletup like, So, Blappletup?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I meant to say that I wanted to be non-lethal, but we'll just say I couldn't control it.
Yeah.
Wait, so where'd Vesper go?
Vesper is on the far side of the room. He just booked it.
I watched him measure the room and it said 84, and I went, I can go over there.
Yep, so he went. What are you doing, buddy?
I'll go in.
Alright, 2 dweeby?
Yeah.
Alright, what are you doing to the man?
I don't know.
At this point, I'm considering the jig to be up. We are in. I'm gonna
stand like 5 feet away from him.
Okay.
But I am gonna slip him a little healing word real quick.
Oh.
Okay.
Just a little tiny one.
Oh, this is not going the way I thought, but alright. Are you trying to conceal the fact that you're healing him?
Yeah, can I do that?
Yes, roll for deception.
Alright. Deception. I got an 8.
Alright. Well, this is gonna be interesting. 3 of the guards.
I heal for 8?
Coincidentally, yes.
3 of the guards go, "Are you his friend? Is this a trap?"
I'm still screaming, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, and Julia immediately attempts to shoot and actually crits. Dealing...
Perfect time for the drop.
13 piercing damage. Julia moves in.
Did she shoot?
Dweeby. Pass plop
Oh.
up.
Julia shot me?
And critted. The other 3 guards are going in.
Look, wait, what the fuck is she doing?
And
Wait, how much did she hit me for?
13 piercing.
Have.
Correct. Another guard stabs
7?
you with a spear and does a total of 5 piercing, which becomes 3. So take a total of 10 piercing damage.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm still.
Alright. Whew. Alright. The initiatives didn't matter as much before, do now, but we're actually back to Dweeby. And then we're gonna follow the formal initiative.
Okay. Yeah. It's a slaughter today.
Clearly.
I'm gonna go whichever one's closest. I just rolled damage before I fucking hit the dice. 12.
Alright.
9.
Nope.
Dude. 10.
Nope.
17.
There you go. Who you hitting?
Whichever one was
also-
closest to me.
Okay. They're all pretty close. They've moved in.
The bottom left.
Bottom left. Alright, roll for damage.
Ooh, 13.
Yeah. He's dead. Little man
Okay.
is no more.
Can I? The next one, I'm gonna try and do non-lethal.
Okay.
'Cause I got one more hit.
Okay.
Uh-huh. 8.
Yeah, no. Alright, you murked a man. Alright, now we're at the top of the turn order, which means Vesper. Wait, Tiberius isn't here. Tiberius is like over here.
He was up above us, right?
Yeah, he's not in the room. He's literally the floor above you.
Okay, can we just... Dude,
Who's this guy?
I rolled 5 times, and
Yeah,
only
that
one of
sucked.
them was a 5.
Vesper? What are we doing?
So it seemed like the guard on the other side of that portcullis turned out an alarm of some sort.
No, he's trying to open the portcullis.
What was that noise then? Where'd that...
That's a great question. It'd be weird if
Okay.
it was getting closer. And it seemed to
Oh.
resonate with shaking on the ground, like
From where?
from down the hall.
Up there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like to look?
Yeah, I'll peek around.
Alright. Allow me to show you what you're seeing. I just gotta go to my pictures folder real quick. Find it somewhere.
Actually, can I straight up just slip under the portcullis while it's opening?
Yes.
Then I will do that.
Is it? You see a massive stone obelisk with a piercing eye making its way forward with a complete certainty on and it is big.
I take this to be the warden.
That'd be weird.
Oh yeah, crank that. Oh yeah.
He is just big enough to squeeze through the hallways, and he is making his way down confidently.
Are there like ruts in the sides of the hallway where he scraped them off?
Yes.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I wanted to slip under the portcullis while it was opening,
Yep.
and because I kind of figured this would be the warden, I'm gonna go for the guard opening the portcullis. I'm gonna try to stop him from opening the door.
All right.
Okay. I'll just use my dagger. I'll like try to slice at his arm, so
Alright.
he'll pull back.
All right.
Hopefully, I can hit the 15.
That does not hit.
Shoot.
Okay. This is now complicated. You
But
guys,
does he continue opening the door?
No, he turns and then realizing you've just tried to attack him, panics, and then pulls out his spear.
Okay.
Alright, 2 other guards are running down the steps.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and jump back. Like, I don't know if I have enough movement to get not out there,
No.
just away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have enough movement, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Ah, I did not think this is confusing me now. Alright, bobble top.
Things have gone awry, and it's already going.
Bobble top?
Awry, not awry.
What do I want to do? I was gonna back up to Julia.
Okay. Very well.
That's all.
That it? Alright. Julia's gonna shoot Dweeby again and hit for a total of 3
8,000 damage.
6 piercing.
Okay, wait. Julia's shooting me again.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's also going to whisper to Blobbletup.
Are we still? We're not just killing people, are we?
Okay. Great. I believe we're back to oh well,
Julia shot me again for how much?
6, which turns to 3.
I'm just gonna say, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay. Well, now they're
Incoherent screaming interrupted by a single
Yeah.
articulated phrase.
yeah.
I mean, you really just like we maybe had like a bit of cover left, but that shit's gone now.
You guys really made decisions here. Alright, 10 damage to Dweeby from a spear of a guard. Turns into 5.
Okay.
Right, the other guard has just gotten up and oriented himself and actually casts Magic Missile at Dweeby, who takes...
Wait. Have you been taking into account I get a +2 bonus to AC? My fucking AC is 19.
Uh-oh. Then Julia still hits, but the last one didn't. Magic Missile doesn't matter. Magic Missile auto hits. So
Okay, so I get the 5 back.
yeah, but now you take 9 damage, which means you don't get the 5 back because you take 9 force damage. Actually, no. You take a full 9 force damage. So don't give yourself 5 back.
Oh.
Take away 4 more.
I'll just take 4 away.
Yep. But I
Cool.
believe now it is your turn.
How
Dweeby.
rough is Dweeby looking?
Good question.
I'm pissed. I'm fine. But
You don't look
I'm
like you're
pissed.
about to collapse and die of a horrible death.
No.
He's got the most health in the party.
Mm-hmm. I'm
losing
swinging.
track.
How can I not have the most health? This is crazy.
11,
11 to hit? No.
19,
Yes.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Um,
I would roll that one right now, because that way
Yeah,
you'll
that's what I
auto-roll
was-
the damage.
that's what I was gonna say. Oh, fuck, he's 20.
Okay. Ouch. Dead.
Um, that
And
one's
the
dead.
other one? Yep.
The other hit was 10 damage.
Oof. Barely teetering on the edge of life. Ugh.
I. 2, 3.
Alright. The guard that you just hit, barely able to squeak it out, yells, "Ring the bell!" Alright. Is
Does
that
a
your
13
turn?
hit? Because I still got another
A
attack.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
In which case, the other guard hearing this command, actually, Tiberius and the other guard hearing ring the bell are going to immediately book it back up to the balcony. And it is now the warden's turn. Vesper, make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
12.
Failure. You cannot move. The warden stares at you. You're not even looking at it, and you feel its eye gaze into your soul, and you freeze up. You cannot move until the end of the warden's next turn. The warden moves forward. Not sprinting.
I have made a tactical error.
You guys have made very stupid decisions, but now it's not my problem. So, sorry. You might not
I had
die.
a plan, and it is now.
You might not die, but y'all were supposed to scout, and y'all just went in and triggered the place.
Supposed to scout? Since when?
I thought that was the plan.
Other team was
No,
That's make a
Oh, this was the
distraction.
distraction play. Oh baby! All right, this is a mess. Okay, well this might work out. This actually might work out. You're okay. It's not a TPK yet.
Well, if you get the whole party's not there.
Yeah. Yeah. Other
Quick
guard's
awkward
gonna.
question,
Yeah.
if I may.
Yeah.
How heavy is Blobble Duck?
Very. Other guard just whipped his attack against you, believe you. And I believe, great. What do we got here? I might need to do a little bit more. 120. Yep. That's what I thought. Alright. Perfect. The ground beneath you begins to shake. The stone is upheaved, and it turns into rough terrain. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can you see that?
Everything around you is now rough terrain. So there you go.
And he's got line of sight of that?
Yes, he does. The warden can see you, and you
Which
can
means
see
I
the
can
warden.
see him.
Well, the warden, you actually can't see the warden. But the warden can see you. Okay. I believe that is it, though. Okie dokie. Back to the top of the turn order, which is Vesper. You can't do anything. You do not have an ability to reroll your saving throw. So, you're stuck here. So your turn is over. And now we move on to Bloppup and Julia. Julia is now completely confused and hiding behind Bloppup.
You didn't get the picture when I said what the fuck?
Hold on. I'm gonna go bonk the nearest guard.
Oh boy. Alright, well, he's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead. So the nearest guard is, yeah. I was leaving them in case, anyone wanted to heal them or something, but it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna Dex with Keenum.
Oh. You don't even need to move. Well, he got a 1.
He takes 7 radiant damage.
He's dead. Combined with the blunt force trauma, there is nothing left. Huzzah. Alright.
I'm also going to heal Weedy.
Alright. The warden.
Your wounds, Weedy 4.
The warden is going to move 30 feet forward.
Oh.
And then the warden is going to not roll to attack because his target isn't moving. And how many do we get? That many.
I still have armor and stuff. He can still mess it up.
Okay.
Right?
I guess. It's probably not gonna matter.
He probably
It
gets
might.
advantage if I'm like
He
restrained
probably
or whatever.
does get advantage. You're paralyzed. How does that actually? How does that work?
Show me the Carfax.
Let's say if I add an active.
I may
condition.
die, but I want it to be fair.
Any attack. Oh, the creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits is a critical hit if the attack is within 5 feet. Good news is, what's your AC?
17.
Okay, first attack misses. Wow, the second attack misses. That's lucky. You get to move again. It misses both attacks somehow.
Bonus action, disengage, movement, and dash action up the stairs.
You do not. You only have a reaction. You're at the bottom of the turn order. You need to wait to the top of the turn order.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
Because I think, well, technically Julia's up. No, we have to go to Dweeby. It's Dweeby's the bottom of the turn order.
I thought you were saying that.
No, like
I'm free now.
You are free now, but it's not your turn.
Yeah.
So, Dweeby. Oh, actually, squeeze me. Seeing that you're free. Make a saving throw.
Which one?
Dex. I guess I should specify it. Yeah.
25.
Okay. Move 5 feet. Either down if the portcullis is open, or up. Because you're about to get destroyed otherwise. You sense the floor shaking, and something's about to smack you in the face. Up / legs. Up.
Yep.
Alright. You move 5 feet up, just in time to avoid a massive wall being erected. A 10-foot tall wall erects out of the ground. Crap, I'm in the basement. Erects out of the ground and blocks the portcullis.
Separated.
You are locked in with the warden. A massive 5-foot by 15-foot stone wall, 10 feet tall, blocks almost the entirety of the portcullis, minus the top. But it is not narrow enough to slip through. Alright, Dweeby.
It's not narrow enough to slip through?
Correct. Alright, Dweeby, what are we doing?
Not even for a door.
Do you know how stocky you are? Like, we're talking squares that are this big. Like, you can't fit your head through that. So what are we doing?
And there's no other way in to where Vesper went other than that one entrance.
Yes,
There's another door, but we don't know where it leads.
there is another door and you don't know where it leads. And it's not a portcullis,
Wait,
it's actually
wait. Was that magic?
Maybe.
Oh,
Next to Vesper.
Maybe.
well, it wouldn't work with the amulet
Maybe it's not
if it
magic.
was magic.
Wait a minute. You're wearing the amulet? You didn't give it to Dweeby?
No.
No. Eat it, bitch.
Wait, so that magic missile would have canceled, right?
No, because
If it was, if Dweeby
that was
had
on-
it.
Oh no.
Vesper. Yeah. This is why. Remember when I said you guys need to keep track of who has the amulet and tell me who has it because it's a lot to manage. Yeah, please do that.
I mean, he opened with the zap sticks. I thought it was.
I did not.
Yeah.
Why
Oh, you,
so-
no, I thought you were gonna open with the zap stick. Then you pulled out the cocaine. That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
Why is it broken? It's actually broken. All right, there
My
we
life
go.
is broken.
Anyway, now comes the crazy part. This actually doesn't change that much. Does it block spells, right?
I don't
I thought it
have.
was
I don't have
magic.
any info on this.
Magical weapons as well.
Magical weapons, magic items. Anti-magic field. It doesn't affect the warden itself. I know that with certainty. I did not think about how it affects his abilities. Because they're layer actions. And they are magical.
So, like, pretty sure like a blink dog could still teleport within the radius. That's why I was saying like,
And
oh,
I
it'd be nice
don't-
if we still had dog.
I don't think this does that because these are not
like a dragon's breath is kind of magical, but it's not magic.
right.
Like, it's not like a
Right.
But it's a spell that he used, right? It's considered a spell.
It isn't necessarily a spell. It's literally at my
No.
discretion. It's completely and utterly at my discretion.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then the rough
I mean,
terrain.
I wanted the door to stay closed anyway, so if he did that, like,
Well, he didn't because the rough terrain would still be in place. The slam will still be in place. The freezing glare is not a spell. It is an ability.
right.
The wall is not in place if the amulet is on, which means he made a motion with the stone fist, throwing his hands up, and then nothing happened, and he looked around confused. But that's it. That would be the only change, I believe. And I think now we're back to Dweeby. So yes, Dweeby, what do you want to do?
The wall is gone?
There was never a wall.
Okay.
There is no wall in Bossing
There
Say.
is no wall in Boston.
So, something else that comes with hate spell is my speed is doubled.
Correct. So you can do this without dashing. Now the portcullis is closed. The switch is on the other side. Well, the lever's on the other side.
It's closed?
Yeah. Vesper did that.
I slipped under it while he was opening it, then I tried to stab him.
I just realized this is the wrong song because you guys are literally fighting the warden, which was not the plan, but you're doing it, so that means I gotta bring out the warden song.
Okay. I didn't know it was closed. I thought it was open and then he sealed it with the rock wall.
No, it was
Closed,
closed.
and then
The
he
rock
and
wall was
sealed it.
revoked
Exactly.
because the rock wall never could have happened.
It was super sealed.
In that case, I don't run all the way over there.
Alright, then what are we doing?
Can I go like within earshot? I don't know if he can hear me.
Yeah, probably if
You're in
you
the
yell.
Warden song.
I'm just gonna yell, Vesper, can you get out of there?
Do I respond now or
I mean,
on
yeah,
my turn?
you can. You're the top of
Oh.
turn order, so you would respond either way.
I'm gonna I gotta stop the bell. And then I'm gonna do that stuff I talked about earlier. Bonus action disengage
Yep.
or action disengage, doesn't matter, and then double or movement and
Absolutely booking it up the stairs. Alright. Well, there are quite a few individuals. Tiberius and the guard are booking it for the bell. So you move 40 feet. Now that you're up, are you moving another 40?
dash. It would be another 20.
Another 20. So you can get here. Tiberius is running for it. The other guard's like... Actually, this guard... I don't know where this guard would be. The guard might not have heard. He definitely didn't hear, so he's confused. But Tiberius is running for the bell tower. Alright. Anything else? Because that was a bonus action dash?
Yeah, that's everything. But can anyone else hear the music? Because I cannot hear the music.
I cannot hear music.
That's disappointing. That's
I can
annoying.
see the bar moving across the thing, but I don't hear anything.
I will relaunch it. It's gonna pop up on the main monitor, but hold up. We had this problem before, and then it went away, and if it's just gonna randomly appear again, I'm gonna be annoyed. So we'll see.
I didn't get to use my second action. Could I just use that to run to the other?
The
Or
other
wait,
door.
was the other door open? Or is
The
it
other
closed too?
door is not a portcullis. The other door is a giant wooden door.
I'd like to run over there.
Alright, is there sound now?
Nay.
No.
No.
Okay. Cool. F me, I guess. Alright, this was working like literally last week. I wonder what the sound is being routed through. If it doesn't show up, here. I can do what I tried last time, which is also annoying, but potentially worth a shot, which is where I put this on this stream, which worked. Working now?
Yes.
Alright, well, that's a yes?
Yeah.
Alright, well, in which case now the map is moving to Cyberslacker, so suffer. Haha. Alright, you said that's all. That was only 60 feet of movement.
From me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because I used my bonus action to disengage.
Crap. Right. Yeah, totally forgot. Got it. Alright, well that was the top of the turn order, which means now I believe we're back to Blopatup and Julia, but Dweeby, you said you're running over to the giant wooden door, right?
Yeah.
Alright, the giant wooden door. There's no knob, you do not know how it opens.
Am I really that dumb?
Huh?
I mean, just shoulder check it. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Alright.
Bash.
So, I'm waiting on the roll.
What do you want?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess you specified athletics.
Athletics?
Yep. Do like a charge and check from Mario.
16.
No. Not nearly hard enough. It's got a little bit of a give. That was not nearly hard enough. To open this door would be a near superhuman feat. But
Okay.
you feel like it's technically possible. But it would literally have to be like with a running start and you're giving it your all. But being the tank that you are, you could feasibly do it. You have a feeling in your gut. But I mean, literally, it would be almost impossible. So.
Okay.
Anyway. Is
I
that
just
all?
saw Dweeby Weeby tear across the room,
Yeah.
yell at Vesper through the bars, tear across the room again, slam into a door.
Yep.
That's
Precisely.
awesome.
All right. So.
Dude's going so fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awful
can I
time.
like?
Yeah,
I'd
what's
like
up?
to back up like 5 feet because I got.
That's
good
fine.
movement.
Yep.
You know, like 5 or 10 feet, enough to give me a running start.
Yep.
Is the warden still visible through the portcullis?
The warden is now. You see chunks of him. It's a big cube with cube appendages. You don't see his eye.
Hold on, let me see.
And all those guards are upstairs.
Hold on, let me read something. Nah, I won't do that.
I like how he said, "Let me read something," and the song started ticking.
Yep. The song is
Well,
ticking, which is
yeah.
curious. I wonder if there's an implication there.
Yeah. Said let me read something and then said
I'm
actually
gonna-
never mind.
Get within. I'm gonna get close to the portcullis, as close as I can.
Alright. 40 feet away.
I shall
Buzzing
go.
with his angles.
If I go 20 feet, is that within 60 feet
Of the portcullis or of the warden?
of the warden?
No.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, you gotta go 40.
It uses my action, doesn't it?
Well, Julia's gonna follow you like a lost puppy, so.
Yeah, I'll just go 40 towards the portcullis.
Alright. Excellent. I believe we're back to Weeby. No, right? No?
I think we skipped something.
You definitely skipped
Something
something.
got messed up.
I think we
I
should
think we
just...
went to Dweeby too soon.
Yeah, I think we should just start back at the top of the turn order, which means Vesper. Actually, that means the guards need to go, but then Vesper can go right after. Because running like a full sprint, Tiberius is in, and the other guard is looking back, like panic running from Vesper. Alright, Vesper, you're up.
So, does it look like they're gonna climb the tower, or does it seem like there's a pool in the tower?
Looks like they gotta climb the tower.
I'm just gonna fly up to the top of the tower.
Oh, as you fly up, the other guy goes, "Ow!" And then he casts magic missile. 6 force damage.
I'll take 3 force damage. No, wait, no, it's never mind.
Haha.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
I don't have that amulet anymore because
Yeah.
it wouldn't work with this other amulet. Or wait,
Esper.
could they even? Would it just fizzle when it gets near me?
It would.
It fizzles.
Yeah.
I'm a fool and a liberal.
I still gotta figure out spell mechanics.
This is why you gotta tell me that you got the thing, because I'll just forget. But yeah, it does nothing, and the car goes, and then he just like runs away, like ah. All right.
I think I still have resistance to force, and I don't. Oh, here we go. I found it. We're good. I can.
All right.
Got that off of there.
Well, it is the warden's turn. Let's see if I can do this math. 40.
Can you get up those?
Yes, he can. Well, he's supposed to be able to. I might have drawn it incorrectly, but it's specifically designed so that he can get up them. I believe what it should be is F2.
Turns sideways and rides a stair chair up.
It should be like this. This, I think, is the layout that was supposed to happen.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I know, but my
if he can
OCD
get up, then he can get up. I'm
Oh,
not
I
gonna,
know,
like,
I
make a
know.
big deal out of it.
I wouldn't let you. But it's going to annoy me if I don't visually fix it. So everything here was supposed to be designed so that you can get away. So like this is off too. Oops, or two.
Fine.
OCD moment would be like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Anyway, quick fix. Freezing glare. You frozen. So, are you in the air? Or you landed on top of the bell tower? It was less than 90 feet to the top.
I would have landed up top if I could. Yeah.
You're on top, but you're frozen. And the warden's turn is over. This is the baby part of the music. You don't get the happy ending. Go back to the beginning where it's war. Alright, I'll fix this. I believe we're gonna be up to Bloppletup now. So, Bloppletup. Ignore the people that aren't here. Alright. You make it to the portcullis.
Who aren't here.
It's just like a big, heavy portcullis, no hobo wrenching this thing
Yeah,
up.
pretty much. And the warden is right there, climbing up the stairs like a beefcake.
But what if he tried?
The lever is literally
Charisma 15 save on the warden, please.
a dex save, you say?
Charisma.
Charisma. 17. Let me check the modifiers.
Okay.
Minus 5. Bro, it's got 1 charisma, my man.
I cast Banishment on the warden.
What is that? What does that do?
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the
Keep
target
reading
is
it. You're
native
gonna make him
to the-
sad.
If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
When does the spell end?
Minute.
It's a minute.
Goaded.
If it's
Is
not
he-
of this
is he-
plane, it's
Is he of this plane?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
So he's in a harmless
Yo,
demiplane right now.
So the warden walks up and what? It's just gone for 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. Dude, that...
No, it's 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. That's 10 rounds. 10 rounds, that's what I was thinking. That is goaded. What level spell is that?
Third? Hold on. The fourth. It's fourth.
Cool.
So I can cast that once.
Yeah, but you just bought them 10. You just bought 10 rounds when the warden is gone. Bro, that's actually... I'm so proud of you. Oh.
Throw
Sorry.
him in the ocean.
This is why I love D&D. Yeah, I mean, the warden's literally gone. I can get rid of the warden boss music for now. I can go back to the other boss music.
Just keep track of
Turn
10
off
rounds.
everything but the ticking.
Yeah, no.
So
All right.
Come on, we'd only
Chaos
go
is finally
insane.
not dead, so.
Well, the good news is now this probably isn't going to be a TPK. You're buying a lot of time.
Did
Get
we
out,
switch to the others at this
Out,
point?
get out,
No,
get out,
can we?
get
Should
out.
we?
I don't know. It's up to
I
you.
want them to play a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
want to monopolize the whole set. I mean, we
Sure,
could
but
do like
also keep in mind
we
that
do the rest of the session and then they get like the same amount of time the next session.
That's
Like
exactly what would happen.
keep in mind that because if we switch now, we would probably end the session. So anything you guys are thinking about, you might
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
So
I'm
This
thinking
is-
they can't ring this bell. That's what I'm thinking.
This is the trade-off of splitting up. I knew this would happen, but this is the decision that you made. If I
Hey,
would have,
it's-
I
this
would
is-
vote with Nick.
this is almost as if watching a real thing. I'm over here going, well, they're dead.
Yeah, but now
And
they,
then they go,
might be okay. Yeah, this is crazy. So you got to deal with the bell tower guy, and then we'll see. I still have to count rounds, so I have the amount of time it's been. It's been a mixture of counting rounds and estimating when we're out of combat. Now that we've been in combat, the clock has been ticking slowly, so you haven't bought that much time, but it's still a good amount. So, do we want to go back to Vesper now? Well, actually, it's Dweeby and Julia. Julia's
Dweeby.
sticking to Blobbletup like as closely as possible, but Dweeby.
Yeah, I still got like 3 rounds of fucking ace, don't I?
Probably. Have you been counting?
I've counted up to 4,
You
and
have-
then I didn't count for like 2 rounds or so. So
I think you have at least 5, but we can say you have 4 to be safe.
okay, I'm just gonna bash this fucking door again.
You have 2 attempts per turn because it's 2 actions.
Oh my god, I have
so-
2 actions.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't work.
Nope. Nope.
19.
Nope. Not much better.
Dude,
I did
I'm
say
rolling such
I did
bad.
say it was going to be nearly impossible. It is
Are you
possible.
doing strength checks?
He's doing athletics checks.
athletic.
Don't you get advantage on those when you're raging?
He does. Means you need to re-roll.
Oh my god.
Technically, all 3 of those again. I'm just gonna take
Dude,
whichever one.
Such balls, bro.
All right, that's good. It's still not good enough. You have 1 more roll. If we redo the old one, that should have had advantage. Give me
Just
1
a
more
single
athletics
roll?
check. Yep.
There we go. 23.
Closer. Not good enough. You are wearing it down slowly, but it's still
I
gonna
hit this
take.
door 6 times.
It's gonna take a lot. All right, Vesper. Back to you, Bubsy.
This man got to the top of the tower, was paralyzed, and was instantly
Yeah.
unparalyzed.
Yeah.
Was I unparalyzed that it's been banished, or does it still
Ooh.
Well, technically,
keep going?
I had not considered this. Technically, the warden is still taking its turn,
Yeah.
so technically you are still paralyzed.
Wouldn't banishment basically destroy any
No.
concentration sort of
Does
thing?
I don't. It's not a link to me. It's an effect that it hit me with
Yes.
that paralyzes me for about 6 seconds.
Yes. It
Ah.
paralyzes you permanently until the end of the warden's next turn, and that's like a locked-in solid thing. That means Vesper misses out on this turn because the warden has to cycle through his next, and the warden is below him in the turn order. It means Tiberius is climbing a ladder as fast as he can, and Vesper, you can hear him. He's going, but he's got to climb. So it's not over yet. The bell has not been rung. But now we're back to Bloppletup and Julia, who Julia immediately says, "Did you just kill him?
I don't think so.
What did you do?
He might be back.
What?
Tell Julia to suck it up.
That was the worst thing you could have said.
What do we do? What do we do?
Can you get this open?
No."
I pinch it really hard with my crab claw.
Pinch it really hard with your crab claws. All right. I gotta
It's made of
check.
cardboard, it just
I gotta
breaks.
check one thing. Got it. All right.
A second
It's,
warden
it's
appears.
not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It isn't another warden, but there is other stuff that I need to roll for.
A third warden.
It's not a
We skipped the second warden to bring out the third warden.
You're speeding up
So
the process.
the executioners were actually doing a tour of the facilities today.
Do you know how awful that would be? Gosh.
Yeah, sure.
No.
There's
no.
like 10 executioners and like
No. It's not that. I'm not that mean, but I did add other scary things. All right. I think that's it. Unless you want to do something else, Bubble Top. This gate's not opening.
I'm gonna run to Dweeby.
You're gonna try to run to Dweeby with 20 feet. You're gonna get 20 feet closer to Dweeby, and Julia's gonna follow you. All right, Dweeby. You got 2 sets of advantage rolls.
Fucking.
As long as
Okay.
you're still going for it.
25.
That's really close, but not good enough.
Oh my god.
26.
After pounding into this door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, finally, you get set. You've worn it down. You tuck your right shoulder, and you charge and chuck into that door. And straight through it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage because of haste.
That's good. Probably gonna need it.
I'm fucked.
All right.
14?
There's a staircase pretty soon after the door. You are just able to stop yourself at a 15-foot mark right before the staircase starts, and you vault down it. It is a massive staircase, and it's quite a long way down. The door is completely busted open. There's just a man-shaped hole in it. Your head was 2 inches under a massive iron beam locking the doors together. But you're a dwarf, so you didn't run into it. So, hallelujah, the door is open. But everyone has to crouch down to get through the hole, of course. But, you're in.
It's a stairway?
A very long, very dark staircase leading far, far down. Indeed. And at the end is another door identical to the one that you just broke down. So, yeah. That is a bruh moment.
So, can I not catch myself?
You did. You didn't fall down the stairs.
Well, how far does the stairs go? Are we
Pretty
talking
far.
like the stairs are like 15 feet, or the stairs are like?
The stairs are like... The stairs are 40 feet long and probably like 40 feet down, if not 50 feet down. So it's a long staircase. A very long staircase. A very wide
Brendan was
staircase.
hoping he could like tumble down and barrel through the other door.
I was
No.
going to say that's what I want to do
That
because
won't
I
work.
have 70 movement.
Physics will prevent you from doing so. Alright. That is the end of your turn. Outside of... Well... You do have a little bit of movement. You can maybe get halfway down the staircase on your cocaine rampage.
I have 70 movement.
You probably used a lot to get the running starts that I was letting you get, which you need like 15 feet to maximize your charge. Otherwise you would have been rolling with disadvantage. So that's like, you had 2 attempts, so that's 30 feet. So you've used 60 feet, and then the other 15 feet is the 75 where you stop right before the wall. So you went forward, backward, forward, through, which is actually 15, 15, 15, so 45. So you have 30 movement left. You can book it down half the stairs.
Yeah.
Alright, you book it down half the stairs. 9 rounds remaining until the warden returns, plus 12 seconds of time bought. Vesper. You're freed. And lo and behold, Tiberius emerges from the top of the ladder at the bell, and then he stares at you. I should show you what these guys look like. I have Hero Forge for their uniforms. Give me one moment. You can kill him in the meantime, but I'm gonna pull back.
No, I was. Which one
you
was
can just
closer to the
annihilate
bell?
him.
Which one? What do you mean?
Like, is he like? Could he reach out and grab the rope, and like ring the bell right now?
Practically. Not quite,
Nice.
practically.
I'm gonna push him down the ladder.
No!
I was gonna
Okay.
try to reason with him, but I can't risk it.
So that's a strength check then.
I mean, the warden comes back soon. You gotta.
I mean,
For reference, this is what this guy looks like.
maybe I should just stab him.
Oh, he's got the drip.
I can't really push people, so
It's
I
just
should probably just
big.
stab him.
How he see through that little slit?
It's very hard. I can assure you.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna move.
No?
I'm gonna use steady aim to use my action, bonus action, movement all to get advantage on one crossbow bolt.
All right.
So
This is an important
unless
roll.
would moving over, even if I fail to push him, would it still get me? Would it get me in the way so he couldn't get past me to get the?
That's fair. Yeah.
Then I'll do that. I want to be in the way.
All right. You kind of just cut off access from the bell so that he has to go through you to get to the rope on the other side.
And I'll say, I don't want to kill you, but you can't ring that bell. And I'm gonna hold my action to stab him if he tries to go for the bell.
Roll for persuasion with advantage.
Okay. There we go. This is more what I wanted to do. A
He's
6.
taking a diplomatic. That was with advantage?
I rolled a 5 and a 4, plus 1.
Rip.
Could he roll for intimidation instead of persuasion?
I mean, intimidation is -2, so don't.
Oh, okay.
The kid is thinking, and he just tells you, I don't want to die, but I have a duty to do.
What an idiot.
He hasn't moved. He just... Alright. He has not moved. Bloppletop. Going to deep. Yeah, okay, yep. Alright, and Julia. Alright.
Question: What does one level of exhaustion actually do? I forgot I had that.
It gives you disadvantage
Ability checks.
on ability checks.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah. So if
I
you're
don't
doing
think
an
I had an ability
investigation, no, you haven't done the ability check. It's not that big of a deal for combat. But I just think it's funny you make exhaustion after you run. But it kind of makes sense.
After how much running, or
I mean, the dude ran 600 feet after climbing.
He saved
full
2
armor.
people from being swept down a river, climbed up
Okay.
a
Yeah.
cliff face,
He did a
ran
lot.
across a bridge.
And I'm not gonna penalize him exhaustion anymore. He's just carrying that exhaustion through this dungeon. Like, yeah.
okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, 2 levels of exhaustion is a lot. Alright, Dweeby. Are we headed down?
W, what you thinking?
DW?
D-dubs.
Yo, he
Forgot I
dead?
muted myself
Oh,
because
nice.
it was showing me my mic was hot micing, so I didn't want to do
Ah,
that.
I got it.
I'm gonna just chuck myself down the stairs at the door. I'm
Alright.
willing to take damage for it.
Well, do what you do best. Give me that athletics. What'd you get?
I want to imagine he runs down the stairs on all fours head first.
Probably.
22.
I was pretty dang close, but no. You can give it another go. You still have movement to get a running start again because you're on cocaine. Excuse me, pixie dust.
Oh, now
Yes,
we're
yes,
friendly.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I mean, we all know what it is, but yeah, it's formerly pixie dust.
This episode has
Not
been
true,
a
actually
little
true.
bit on the
Oh, thanks.
riskier end. We've been dropping some harsh language.
26!
Yeah, that's
Break.
Blinky Splinky. He's through. He's done. You're in a cell block, and there's some interesting characters that are making their way towards you. They appear to be suits of armor, but they are not empty. Inside their helmets are like blazing fireballs, and they are armed to the teeth. And they see you crack through the door, and then they ready themselves to fight you. And they're definitely going to be at the top of the turn order. Those rolls.
How much movement do I have left?
A great question. You
So
were here. You
I used
charged.
both my actions.
You charged 55 feet. Got another running start and charged again. You're completely out of movement.
0.
Yep.
Cool.
And they're at the top of the turn order.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to. They do have to dash towards you. So they're not going to be able to attack this turn, but they get set up and they start a flank. They go on either side of you because they see that you're exhausted and recovering, and they get the jump. These are beefed up armor suits with a red spirit seemingly possessing them, massive great swords, a great shield, and they are ready to rock your block off. So buckle up, Bonsai.
I think I have one last turn of cope.
I think more. I think a few
Or yeah.
like 2 or 3. Alright, it's been.
Jesus.
Is it 8 or 7 more rounds before the warden is back? I think it's 8 still.
Could be 8. Yeah,
It's
because it
still
was just
8.
like 9.
Yeah. Well, that's the last time it decreased it. I just want to make sure I didn't skip it. Got so much to keep track of. Alright, Vesper. Tiberius has not yet made a move. He is reconsidering your proposal, but he needs some help. So, would you like to do something else to convince him?
I don't know. I don't want to kill this kid.
If you don't do anything, he's reaching for his knife.
Yeah.
He's got a knife.
He just
I am-
watched like us destroy an entire army, basically.
I'm just gonna pull my dagger out and just say that I really don't have any qualms with killing you, but some of the others in my group might be a little upset, so I'm gonna try. All right.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion with advantage.
$18.
Alright. Another kid clambers up the stairs, and Tiberius says, Tybalt! Stand down. He goes, but sir! Stand down. Alright. They just stand at ease in the bell tower. And Tybalt's kind of slightly behind Tiberius where the ladder is. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the worst part about being a cleric. This is awful. Julia is also sick of you, and she's
He
gonna
can just
start our
take
pacing.
off his heavy plate armor.
He needs it.
No.
He needs his 20 whatever AC. Alright, Dweeby, you're up.
I need to have the highest AC.
I
God.
am going to pull the most insane, intelligent outplay you've ever seen in your entire fucking life.
You're just gonna.
Are you ready?
You're just gonna bolt, aren't you?
I am taking 2 steps back.
2 steps back. Alright. Okay.
1 more.
Alright.
And I am going to hold my actions.
Okay.
Tactical play.
That is actually probably a very smart play.
How do I draw speed?
Unfortunately, the helmed horrors dun 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 unbolt the iron crossbar, lay it on the ground, and in perfect synchronization, kick open what is left of the doors that have been torn through. And now your clutch point is no longer that much of an easy clutch as the doors swing open. And they again,
Dog, it was a 15-foot wide door,
yes, it is a
and
15
I
foot wide
couldn't
door.
break that shit open.
You could.
You could, you did.
You made a hole through it.
You literally barreled through it like a little tank, man.
Rolled a 19 to open it, man.
Yeah, and that's what you needed, boy. Elmtars move up, ready to engage you, but do not attack. Your shield's making sure that you cannot get through the gap between them. One actually switches off shield and sword to fight left-handed for this event, so that the shields are locked in the middle. And they
One of
are.
these Dark Souls.
They're ready up.
He pulled his shield out
He
and
swapped.
put his sword back.
He swapped his shield with his sword.
Like different hands.
Oh, so he just
Yes.
swapped hands.
Yes, so now he's fighting left-handed.
Well,
That's this one. Alright. They do not attack, but they hold. We are back.
I don't know. They kind of kicked down the door. I would take that as a aggression.
Well, I mean, they're clearly there to kill you, but they just haven't gone for it yet, is what I mean. It's not like you're going to be able to reason with it.
So then, can I use my actions, or am I?
Wait a minute. No, you said you were going to withhold your action.
Yeah. And then they kicked down the door.
I see. I will allow it. You're at the bottom of the turn order, but I will allow it.
Oh my god.
That's the issue with withholding actions, because technically it's a new round because you're at the bottom. But I mean, you can just withhold it till your next cycle. So yeah, you can take that action.
The left one is getting it.
All right,
23.
that's a hit.
It rolled off of 20. 21.
That's a hit.
$21.
Those 3 roll. Yeah, those are all hits.
Now damage. 13. Oh wait, do I still have haste?
Yeah, for like I think 2 more turns.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
haste is crazy. Just wait. Just add it all
I'll
up
roll
at once.
damage.
Add it all up at once. Yeah. Keep your rolling because it's gonna be really funny when you insta kill it. Because you might literally be able to do that.
13, 5, and 8.
Okay, 1 sec.
20, 26, but I still have another hit because I still have haste.
Okay. You targeting
Is he not
HH1 or
done?
HH2? If he's not done, I need to check his resistances as well because I think they have. Yeah, they have resistances to like everything. So your total damage was 26.
Because
Alright.
14 won't hit.
Yeah,
I assume.
yeah, it will not. Definitely not. So that's 13 damage. Are you hitting Helm Power 2? The
What?
bottom one? Are you hitting this guy?
Left. I said left is gonna get it.
Oh, you're left. I'm thinking in terms of up and down, dude. I'm like, what? There is no left. Oh, that was so confusing. Okay, very well, very well. Yeah, 13 damage.
Getting
And
immersed, bro.
is that it? Is that all?
I don't think I can do anything else, can I?
Probably not. Although now that you have formally ended their turn and attack,
Mm,
they're
Actually, I've got about 70 feet of movement. Where's the dude behind me?
Where is the dude with Julia at Bloppletop?
Like the
Yeah,
top
I'm
of
just
the
gonna go
step.
stand next to Julia.
Oh, you are gonna have to disengage.
Or
But
take
I've got a
damage.
bonus action, don't I?
Can you bonus action disengage?
Yeah, only rogues can do that.
Aw, shit.
Yeah, so you'd provoke
Some
2
others
opportunity
can, but-
attacks. So if you're comfortable with that, you can do it. You like to do it?
Yeah,
Alright. Ooh,
because
you might have
I
gotten
know
lucky.
these guys don't have good movement.
You might have gotten lucky. I don't think that's a 14 and a 15. I don't think either of those are gonna hit.
Nope.
And you just moved how much? 35? Or no, you're doing a regular
No, I
movement.
have 70.
Yeah, because your speed is double when you're doing a regular movement. Yeah, you literally dash up above Julia and she goes like, So she's just at the top of the
What's up,
stairs,
girl?
like chilling. All right,
What's up, girl?
here we go. All right, I think that's that. Now we're back to Vesper, who the men are standing down at the bell tower.
Oh, this image is getting so stupid.
All right.
There isn't like a hatch I could close, right?
No, it's just like there's a ledge that covers 3/4 of the floor, but then it's just the ladder that drops off.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'm just gonna, I guess, back away from the ledge, take out my crossbow, and point it, just have it at the ready, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, Tiberius says, "So now what?"
Nick, what is that?
That's what I've been working on.
What the heck? is
I'm
that?
just,
It's the third warden.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
is that the,
This is important. This is important.
This is what the wait. Don't. This
is the
what the image
party.
looks like now.
Oh
Nothing.
my gosh. Yes, he just updated it.
the third warden?
Bro. Alan.
That is
Julia
the first
McGrath.
Julia that comes up when you look at Julia.
Oh my
Who is
god.
that?
I don't
I have
know.
no clue.
It's an actress. I know that much. Bro, that is crazy.
It's just been like a podcast while I'm over here making mine.
Wow.
Yeah, it is how it's gonna be. But oh my gosh, alright. Well, Tiberius asks what's next. You don't have to answer what now, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. There isn't any. It doesn't look like I could the bell's not like shoddily held up by a rope or anything I
No.
could cut, right? Like
No, it's like
it's nothing I
rock
could
solid.
really do to sabotage this.
Correct. Cut the rope, maybe. But, like,
Hit game?
alright, that's Blobbled Up. Dweeby just spread. I would just like to point out it took Blobbled Up like 2 rounds to go 80 feet, and Dweeby just sprinted up the stairs like a madman in 6 seconds. That's really funny. I'm sorry. Hey, Blobbled Up, what are you doing?
Can I see the Helm Horrors from here, or is it weird angle?
It's weird angle. You got to go a little bit further down. But if you go to the top of the stairs, you can see them right before you go down. They're like
What
80
the heck
feet
are
away.
those?
I
Hold
mean,
on.
they broke through the door. You should be.
How
able
far
to-
away are they?
80 feet.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you actually tapped your full 20 to get here.
Leveled up's only weakness. Distance.
Movement. Alright.
Hold on.
I mean, Julia's just gonna shoot at one and miss.
I don't want to lose my concentration. Never mind.
Yeah. Julia shoots at one and it just easily blocks it with a shield. You almost feel like it's laughing. He just goes, what are those and how do we kill them?
I'm gonna.
Kill it.
in the secret. I can't. Never mind. Yeah, that's all.
Alright, that's it.
Does Dweeby look hurt?
Does Dweeby look hurt? I don't know.
Uh,
How you doing, Dweebus?
on a scale of 1 to 71, look.
Are you
Oddly
bleeding? Are
specific.
you limping?
I will allow this because I think it's funny.
Yes. Dweeby looks about a 45.
Yeah.
So if I was him, I'd be dead now.
Yo, yikes, bro.
That's why you're not on Chaos Crew.
That's why you're not on Chaos Crew, bro. Alright. Wow.
If I was on Chaos Crew, this would have ended differently.
Yeah. You wouldn't have been able to banish a man to another plane for 10 rounds.
There would have been a bomb.
Alright, well,
Where's the bomb? Where's the
Dweeby,
bomb?
you
Where's
doing
the
anything?
bomb?
It's your
Where's the
turn.
bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb?
Oh, it's my turn now?
it is your
Did I get
turn.
healed or anything?
No, I don't think so.
I call this the Wrinkle Dingle.
Oh.
Screams.
I thought Blobbled was doing something.
No, I think he's a little lame baby man.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he could like throw something or anything, but he just sitting there.
I believe
guess.
you have one more round of haste after this.
I thought this was it.
Well, you might be right. We can say that.
I'm
last
fine.
hurrah.
This is it.
Yeah, alright.
It's kind of strong.
It's kind of goated. Haste is amazing. You will suffer a level of exhaustion after it's done, but
Mhm.
2 levels of exhaustion.
you already have a level of exhaustion.
His rage.
Goes down.
Oh, that's actually gonna be that's gonna be a big detriment. Okay.
Yikes.
So what's
Yeah.
your plan? What you doing, bud?
Wait, does no long rest get rid of? Oh.
I'm just
What?
gonna go back down there and beat the shit out of
Nice.
HH1.
Full 70 feet, going to HH1. 4 attacks, go.
Standing here.
Technically 5 dude, he's got 5 attacks because he can use the bonus action from rage and frenzy. 15 doesn't
15.
hit. No. You need a 20 or higher, I'll give you that much.
But who's to
24.
judge
Alright, that's a hit.
So one-
right from wrong?
1 out of 3.
I think we both
19.
Just misses, unfortunately.
Violence breeds violence.
2 out of 4. And if you're using your frenzy attack, you have 1 more attack.
This way.
Jacob's just. Alright, so 2
I got
hits.
2.
2 hits. What do we got here?
Ooh,
15. Good roll, good roll. 1 more.
Oh. 8.
You know-
Alright, so that's
Do
4.
you know about reckless attack? Because I never see you use
12.
it.
I don't have it.
You do.
Alright.
It's a barbarian feature.
HH1 is pretty torn up. Pretty substantially.
Oh, I do.
It's good and it's bad. It's pretty much it's okay.
Wait, I just always have advantage on dex saving throws?
Sometimes.
That you can see.
That's kind of
Danger
crazy.
Alright.
Read your
Whisper,
features, man. They're crazy.
Whisper, are we still just chilling? Jake chilling up here?
Yeah,
we had a gun in your inventory.
I
3
guess
sessions
you
ago.
can consider me as holding an action until they
Like,
make a
just
move,
deadlocked.
in which case I will shoot them.
Alright. Tiberius asks, so what's your deal? Why are you here? Why are you doing this?
Chaos crew.
If I told you, that would defeat the point.
You told me I might have a reason to join you.
Whoa. Oh. Excuse me.
Intro 2.0.
Alright, that's 6 seconds. Okie dokie. Blobbletub. And
Move
Julia.
down a bit.
5, 10, 15, 20. Julia. Whoa, she actually just landed a hit against Helm Power 2. And it takes 4 damage. Yoinky splinky. Anything else, Blobbletub?
Yeah, hold on. Why are those all actions? Come on. All my things are actions.
You haven't used an action yet, unless you move.
I know, I'm trying
Okay.
to combine things.
Okay. You know,
Just
special
Sacred
little guy.
Flame, HA2.
Sacred Flame, HH2. Yoinky splinky. That's a 1.
Meow. 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage.
Spitting on the floor, illegal move.
Alright, the helm tires are slowly being worn down. Did I have them move?
Oh.
Kind of.
Unless they block the door.
Yeah, I forgot about them because I went to Vesper at the top of the turn order. So they're gonna wail on Dweeby Weeby now. The Yankee Splanky. Well, that's 1 that's gonna hit. That's 2 that's gonna hit. For a total of they rolled over 20. Only 2 times out of 4 attacks. Boopy Bobby. It's one-handed, which means it's this plus 8, 6 plus 8. What's actually 3 plus 4? 7. 7 slashing damage. And
Half to 4?
No, 7 is with it halved.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
7 damage.
7 damage. But that is it. That is the home tower's turn. It's very simple. And Julia's already gone. Blobbletub, you did your thing. So it's actually back to Dweeby now.
Is me again?
It is you again. We're moving at lightning pace now.
How's number 1 looking?
A little bit dented, a little bit scrangly, if that's a word. Which it is now.
Who knows?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, no more haste, so you suffer one level exhaustion,
Okay, yeah,
which I will apply to you.
Now
you will
you
apply to
hit,
me?
Ah yeah, I can do it really easily. All you
now
gotta do is
Okay.
reload your
you hit another bump of cocaine.
thing. Don't do that.
I do
Do it.
still have bonus pixie dust.
We do not condone drug use,
You
however.
have bonus pixie dust? No,
Yeah,
this
I
is
still
one
have
level.
more.
One
If he's got more.
That moment when, when the DM goes, I gave him that much cocaine.
I don't remember doing that, but I don't know.
He rolled a nat 20, so you just gave him a ton.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn.
You put the exhaustion on me already?
Yeah, I did. It appears in your conditions, top right below your hit points.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I believe it's just
Disadvantage on ability
checks.
checks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's
It's not
fine.
much.
Who
It's
cares?
fine. Yeah, the real hurt's gonna be when your frenzy ends. But
Mm-hmm.
until then,
That's gonna be rough.
you're good for now.
I'm still
Wailing.
wailing on H1. Fuck this kid.
Well, you got 3 attacks, so. Well, that's a no.
15.
That's a definite no. And welcome to Trying to Hit Helmed Horrors, the game. 0
Okay,
hits.
afterwards,
Yep.
I'm back up 35 feet.
Alright.
You take
You will provoke an opportunity attack.
Just one though, right?
Just one. I don't think that hit. This is 16 or 17. But
Nope.
I don't think it matters. Yeah. Alright, you're good. Is that all?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's Helm Power's turn. They're top of the turn order. They immediately charge you and attack 4 times. That's a 17, doesn't matter. That's a 19.
What's their movement speed?
30.
I have 35. I moved back 35.
Then they're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
No, because they're 5
They
feet
were-
away from me right
Wait a
now.
minute.
They'd be 10 feet away
Wait a
from me.
minute. You might be right. You might be the president. Oh, this
And
is 35.
take another bump of cocaine.
This is 35. No, I think he's right. Because otherwise they're going to have to dash, which is actually kind of goated.
This is
Ooh.
science.
That's actually, yeah. Yeah, they can't unless they try to go faster. That's not going to work. And the longsword still only has a reach of 5 feet, so they actually can't attack you. Nice.
I could do that now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And they're not going to waste their
Yeah.
action dashing just to get in trouble, at least not
I
yet.
memorized their fucking
Alright,
movement
so
speed.
have you responded to what Tiberius has said?
Can I do insight to see if he's actually honest or if he's fishing for information?
Yes, you can.
14?
Seems like he's a pretty straight shooting guy.
We're just trying to get a couple of your prisoners and leave.
Which ones?
That I don't think I should tell you.
That affects whether I can help you. Alright. That's 6 seconds. Ooh, I need to take my tiki-taki-taki. 5
What?
turns before 5 turns before the warden's back. It might actually be 4. I feel like I skipped one. So I'm gonna make it 4, because...
I think you skipped one when we did the lightning round.
Correct.
And that's when the third one shows up.
Okay. Thank you, Nicholas. Bloppletup. Bloppletup is Blopple up.
Whoa. I'm gonna heal Nuts over here for...
Nuts?
I forgot to use my spell slots. Alright, I need to take some of those. Yeah, I'm gonna Healing Word, Dweeby.
Okay.
You get 10 more hit points, Dweeby.
Whoa!
And then Dex 15, numero 2.
Unless he has a minus,
heal.
that's a pass.
No!
I'm sorry. Julia shoots and a swing and a miss. By a lot. By a lot. Alright. That's, is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, Dweeby's up.
I'm so boned.
You are in a bit of a tight spot.
I can't really back up either.
Not without crumbling the forward line and endangering your cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, quite
All
a
right,
bit.
H1's gonna get it. I'm gonna hit him this time.
It is possible. It is difficult.
23,
Yep.
14, 21.
Two hits, that's good. I mean, you're rolling 20 or higher.
7.
Alright. That becomes 4 and 5.
And 10.
9 damage to home horror 1. He's looking pretty weak. If that is your turn, then they are going to retaliate in this war of attrition. That's a crit and a dirty 20. And that's a 1 and a 22. So that's this and this and this plus
2 hits and a crit.
yes.
Yikes.
So this is going to be plus 12, which is a straight 20, a 28 plus 7 is 35 slashing damage. Which
35 slashing damage.
which rounded down becomes 18.
18.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm alive.
Break out more than first level healing on this guy.
You are alive. Alright. We're back to Vesper. The guy said, depends on whether he can help you, blah blah.
You have to understand that if I tell you, you could just go increase security, or you could tell your superiors, or whatever.
Well, as I understand, the warden was just vanished. What fight have I left in the game?
Ah,
Oh
Alright.
boy.
6 seconds have passed.
do I know that the warden is gonna be back?
Nope. You don't even know where he went. You just... I can't do the funny pop sound, but just gone. Alright.
I did it, but it got crisped. Know that I did it though.
Very good, very good.
Alright, I'm gonna run up behind Dweebus.
Okay.
I'm gonna cure wounds him at the 2nd level.
Okay.
That kind of sucked. You get 14 hit points. I'm gonna back off
14?
again.
14 heals.
Yeah.
That was the damage I took last round, so we're chilling.
Yeah, plus or minus 4 points, but yes. Pretty good. Anything else pop up? Yo, Julia just critted 2 and rolled almost min damage. You bastard. That's literally 3 damage with a crit. Come on. Because they have resistances. It's not my fault. Alright.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
Yep.
This bitch hits 1 shot and it's a crit for 3 damage.
She rolled a 1 and a 2 on the d8s. And she only has plus 3 damage.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Alright, go pee. Dweeby's up. Is there a limit on how long Frenzy lasts? I've never actually had combat go like this long.
It is literally until I don't hit something or until I exit combat.
But you can only be in a rage for up to 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Which I think that means the rage is definitely done.
That is gone.
Yeah, which means you're at 2 levels of exhaustion. Which means you now have disadvantage on Shoot.
Yeah.
No, I have reduced
Speed.
Oh,
speed,
speed
right?
halved. Yes, your speed is halved. Alright.
So come,
Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
I get to like slide.
But it is your
Well,
turn. But now you can only attack
And
twice.
the good news is I don't have to move. I just have to tank.
Yeah, this is a war of attrition.
Is one still up after Julia did her mighty 3 damage?
Yeah, she was targeting 2 because she couldn't get an angle on 1.
What a bot, dude.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hit 1 twice.
Nope.
13 does not hit.
Correct.
20?
20 hits. H1 is to take
God.
4
7.
slashing damage. Yeah. Elm Pars suck. And now they retaliate. One with an 18, which I believe is not enough. A 21, which is enough. And another 21, so 2 hits. So that's plus 8, which is 12, which turns into 6 slashing damage.
6.
Oh, wait, it's
Yeah.
not, I'm sorry, it's not halved anymore because your rage is gone. So it is
12
12.
Yikes.
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, now things hurt. Now things are hard. Alright, back to the conversation, Vesper. Oop, I need to count down again.
I am just.
You don't have to respond.
I'll just ask, where are the political prisoners?
Typically in the tower, one of the harder sections to get to. Yeah, one of the harder sections to get to. Can I take that line again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, alright. Typically in the towers, one of the harder sections to get to. Alright, he feels better about that one.
Good.
Okay.
We want everyone to be comfortable here.
Oh yes, of course. Moving back, Loppletop.
He said he was using the bathroom.
He
I'm
was
back.
using the bathroom. He's back.
Ouch.
It's you're up.
Alright, healing word we be at first level.
Mm-hmm.
You get 10 more hit points.
Good.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame 2.
18.
No!
I'm sorry. Alright.
Oh, it's
Well,
perfect.
Julie already won, which means Dweeby's up again.
Fuck. Lawful, can you help exhaustion?
No, he can't.
Can he not?
I don't think so. I guess I can't speak for him. He's got quite a list of spells.
No, I can't.
I would check
I can-
Lesser Restoration if you have that.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, rip. It's greater then.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
You're gonna need a nice nap,
Yeah.
brother.
You're up, Dweeby. So you gotta figure out what you're doing. These
I
boys
know,
are
the issue is
weary, but
I don't enter another rage, I'm probably just gonna die.
or you're gonna end up with 3 levels of exhaustion once that's over. So yeah, not an easy decision.
Okay.
This joke is evolving.
Imagine how much more interesting this fight would be if there was a warden.
No,
Too bad he's in
No.
another dimension.
I don't think I will.
What if there was a...
What if the third warden? Yeah.
There's an accompanying
I'm-
video now.
Gonna zap stick this guy.
Interesting. Very interesting. Go right ahead.
You had that.
I Yeah. You said do an unarmed strike?
Yeah, sure. I don't remember what I said. But
'Cause
we'll
it's
just do that. I made the
Yeah.
actual 2 roll for it kind of complicated, but unarmed strike is fine.
16.
That will.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
sorry.
no.
You have advantage.
I get advantage 'cause
yes,
he's got
they're-
armor.
He's metal. He's literally metal. So yes, you do in fact have advantage.
Nope, doesn't help. 16.
Rip. Well, then that's that. No hits. No dice. If that's all, vampires are going at it. That's a crit and a 20 something, and another hit. So this is going to be whatever this is plus 12, so that's 26 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all. We move back to Vesper. I need to move my countdown down. And
I'm looking very rough,
here we
by the way.
go. Alright. Vesper, don't remember. What's the last thing I said to you?
I asked where the political prisoners are.
Oh,
He
you
said
said
the
the
tower, the
tower.
hardest place.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he took the line again.
Yep, and then took line again. Alright, well. Would you like to say anything else?
Hmm. No, I think I've probably said too much already.
Okay. They're just gonna hold. Tybalt looks uncomfortable, but Tiberius is just kind of.
They're not-
Face.
So are they at like near the top of stairs right now, or are they literally holding on to a ladder staring at me?
No, they're not on the ladder. They're on the ledge, like 2 feet in front of the ladder.
Ah.
So they're just chilling with their backs against where there's no floor. So, yeah.
Do
They
I
just
have
haven't moved.
line of sight on where the warden vanished?
You do, because he was like on the stairs turning towards you, and then he just went, and then he was gone. Like he folded out of existence.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm still just gonna keep holding my action in case they make a move.
Okay. Okie dokie. Means we're back to Bloppetup.
So Dweeby's looking pretty rough, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck up.
Alright, hold on. Where even is it? There it is. Alright, you regain 35 hit points, but you can't go over half your hit point max.
Oh!
That
It
is
should be
channel
good. It's
divinity,
almost
preserve
right
life.
below his hit point max. So you just saved his life.
Wait, I can't go below. Wait, I can't say that again?
You get the
You
full.
get 35
you
hit points.
I'll heal you. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
Okay.
You're healed.
You just can't go above half your health.
And
Half my
35 is
health is 35.
35, which means you're totally good. That could not have ended any better for you. Julia's gonna let
Action,
her
right?
last arrow fly. She's tapped and she misses. And then she goes, I'm out of arrows! Alright.
Is that arrows?
Yep,
As my bonus action, I'm also gonna healing word Dweeby.
got it. And
So you
Dweeby's
get
up.
another 8 hit points.
I'll also apply that. Alright, Dweeby, you're up. Yep.
I am gonna do something really dumb.
You gonna rage?
I'm going to rage.
Well, it might save your life. So, it is something you'll just have to deal with. Alright, well, you can attack up to 3 times in your turn now. And your damage is halved again.
I'm going to take a reckless attack,
Alright.
which means I get advantage on my first roll. I fucking crit.
I don't remember how reckless attack works because I never used it.
14. Anybody who attacks me before my next turn gets advantage.
Ah, okay. Got it. Well, that'll deal 7 damage to Mr. Onezo here. And he's looking pretty beat to shreds.
He's
Um,
still up.
He's still up. Not much
Then
left
he
in
can
him
take
though.
another attack. 23
That'll hit.
for 12.
Well, he's still up.
6 damage. Oh my god.
Not much
please.
left, but he's still up.
21.
That's a hit. Alright.
Please.
You gotta roll really
Two.
high.
Wait,
4.
8 for the 4.
Yep. Still up. You've just beaten him to a pulp and his shield just flies off. So now his AC is lower as his shield hits the ground. And he's like just holding his longsword up, but he's still technically up. And if that's the end of your turn, he's gonna recklessly swing at you, but he's gonna have advantage, right? For the reckless attack.
For
Yeah.
all his attacks.
Okay, well that's 2 18s. That's a 13 plus 6, which is a 19, so both of those hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, HH2 also has advantage. Surprisingly,
What gave you the
only
increased
hits
AC?
once.
Didn't you have
Rage, I
increased AC
believe.
before?
I think rage.
Haste. Haste
Oh,
it
gives
was
haste.
some
plus
haste,
AC.
and that's worn off. Yeah.
Ooh, and 4 of those hit. Links.
Oh no.
Oof, okay, so 8 is 16, plus another 8 is 24, 36 slashing damage.
Halved, because I'm raged.
Yeah, that's true.
Would
So
have killed him.
Yes, it would have. That's 18, I believe.
18. Good.
I'm doing math right. It's really late for me.
It would not have killed me, but I would not have
You
been
would've-
very
yeah.
happy about it.
That's it. That's their turns. That means
Oh,
we
that's right. I forgot I healed you the second time.
we tick
I-
the clock down.
Glad I got
And
you.
Vesper, you are up. Anything else now?
He's just having this chat with this dude up top.
Yeah, no, I don't know that anything is going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, standing sentinel over the bell.
All right. No. Highball
Under
says.
the bell.
Everyone says, Tiberius, you can't be serious. What are we doing? Tiberius!
Tiberius does not even make eye contact with the kid. All right. Wappletub.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Yo. I think we're nearing the end of the slog.
Alright, I'm gonna. Ugh. Hold on. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna inflict wounds at the second level
Ooh.
on 2. So I'm gonna run up to him to hit him.
All right.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. What type
That
of?
does 12 necrotic.
It does nothing.
Ah! My spell slot!
Yes. Unfortunately, Helmed Horrors are immune to necrotic damage. Sorry. Alright. Well, that's Blopple's turn. Julia's out of arrows, so she doesn't know what to do. She's gonna backtrack to the other room and see if anything is happening. And Dweeby's up.
Dog, she could like pick up and throw a rock or something.
Yeah, that'd be useful against armored Helmed Horrors.
She did anything.
Bludgeoning damage
Uh-huh.
against armor? Come on.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I do like chaos crew is becoming more and more chaotic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking I'm just gonna say, Julie, you useless bitch, do something.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I need this thing to die. Cause
You really do. 'Cause their
even if
damage
we kill
output's still
one,
really
we have
high.
to kill the other.
That doesn't
Oh,
hit.
does not hit. 23.
That hits. Yep.
I'm gonna roll the damage because I
You
want
gotta roll. Alright.
11.
How do you want to kill this dang thing?
Dog, I'm just slamming him into the wall so I can deal with the other one.
So you're turning him into crushed metal. Alright.
That's the
so
goal.
what little is left of his helmet gets slammed into the wall. The helmet gets slashed straight through with the great axe and crumples, and the red spirit just dissolves and the armor falls on the floor lifeless. Alright, one more.
Thank God. Well, here's my last attack. Yeah, I missed.
Nope. Alright. Helm Tar 2 is up, and he's gonna take 2 swings at Dweeby. Both are gonna miss. Now, the funny part is now we go to Vesper.
My AC is 17 again.
Yeah, no, he rolled terribly.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, Vesper, while holding your watch.
I don't think he's back.
Oh. Well, then we'll just have a little surprise waiting for him.
No.
He's back.
The feel of presence enter the world.
He's back.
It's getting too advanced.
Yoink. The warden has returned at the top of the stairs, and it sees Vesper, and it does
Back.
it does what it does best.
The third warden is back.
I'm thinking,
From there?
do we want to call it there?
It looks like there's a wall in the way though.
It's only like 5 feet tall, and the warden is like 20 feet tall, and he's at the top of the stairs. I'm debating where we want to call it.
I've used so
You should
many
call
spell
it
slots.
right when Jacob has to make a new character.
Yeah. So we might be able to push through and wrap up some of this. I have the tally of how many minutes you've bought, which means the next session is probably going to be a lot of Nick and John, because you guys have bought, I'll just be upfront, you guys have currently bought 17 minutes and 18 seconds.
What's up? What happened?
The warden's back,
I figured.
and you saw him. Now there is this to consider. We may want to not continue further, because what this means is if within the 17 minutes and 18 seconds that you've bought, if John or Grounger make their way here, they will have joined in. So it's technically possible that they could get to here before all of these events have transpired, which can complicate things. So I don't think that would happen, because the route that they're going to take is probably going to be time consuming, but it's possible. So I would actually recommend that we freeze right here before we burn more time, and then if they make their way over, we'll say less time passed, so that they don't actually, or so that they aren't behind and they can join in, or we'll just see how they go.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Do we want to call it here? Because it is like 12 now.
I'm good, personally.
Alright. Cool. I need to save this map, because now this is the Sacred Combat map. It means I need to export everything into my super file and then verify that it's working. Okay. Well, sorry to Nick and John, who got to listen to a podcast, but
I've made some creations.
okay.
I mean, we did do like group planning for the first hour.
You did.
There's a
You
short
made a
animation
video
there.
out of it? How he came in so fast.
Alright, hold on. I gotta watch the video. We gotta watch this on stream.
It's not much.
Okay. Alright.
That's the rest of it. I
That's
need
it.
it long because I'm going to use it for something else. But I
Alright,
thought I
great.
should upload the work in progress.
Great. Thanks. Good. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there.
It's alright, because now you gotta reanimate it
Yep.
and call it the Return of the Warden. But you just gotta remove two of the characters at the bottom right. With
Wait.
just Vesper.
Alright, I am going
I just realized
to
that I
end the
forgot
recording.
Dweeby in general.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna end the recording. We'll call it there. I will see you in session 40, which may be our last session, maybe not.